Hi, we're on the couch again with another fine edition of Courtesy Flush. I'm here with Michael, who is, god damn, his arm is quite large.
And very white on the screen.
Yeah, well, I mean, you need to go out and get some sun. And also joining us, hey, music, why don't you chill out for a second?
I like the tank top.
Yes, it's a very it's the we don't have air conditioning in our house
season.
Look that we
summer
like.
chic.
The summer chic of your house is 100 years old. Let's and yeah, it's glorious to see you as well, Mr. Ryder. And there is the myth, the legend, the Malachi. And he's a guy who's he's just good at everything. And he's like amazing, and he makes you feel safe, you know. He's like
tuck up into his beard and just go to sleep.
Yeah, his beard is like super comfy. He's like, I don't exist. Oh, I know. It's like an ancient tablet lost in a cave somewhere. But yeah, we're gonna do more dumb decisions probably. Prior to the stream starting, Goat was like, so we're gonna do like kind of like a social thing, unless you guys decide to make more pause decisions. And I was like, yeah, you left out the word stupid there. I think that's interesting. Very positive.
Hey, don't worry. You've got two quasi-veteran players, so
What do you mean quasi? You guys have been playing since like fucking high school.
that's true.
And you have me, who's new to everything, so I'm just gonna do dumb decisions, and hopefully I can survive.
Yeah, like you said, you never passed Bible school.
I'll be playing as a sanctioned turncoat Nosferatu, who is a essentially triple agent, but who is legitimately working in the interests of you guys. So
Trust no one, not even yourself.
That's cool.
it's because they're considering an alliance with you guys instead of the Camarilla, so I'm basically test subject number one.
Wait, alliance with us, the
Yeah.
the two of us who have absolutely
The Sabbat,
No, you're better.
in general,
The people
but
that matter.
Exactly.
Oh.
And so
Do
they're
they
sending me to test out to see how you guys are doing and to give you some guidance, I guess.
Because he's a disposable one.
Yeah.
Do they know that we're the ones that murdered the, well, not murdered.
What was his name?
Yes.
Bad Luck Larry. Or
Yes,
something?
they're quite aware.
Like, oh, these guys did a thing by accident. They seem like they know what they're doing. Everything we've done so far has basically been pure luck, I'd say. But yeah, we'll be doing some more things and stuff. I don't know what we're gonna do. I have no idea. The last time we left off, we're basically licking our wounds. We had lost everybody but us. Lewis is a corpse, and everyone else is ashes. Chains is gone. Is Stagger working tonight? Was he not able to make it tonight? I think Goat must have walked away.
Yeah, Stagger isn't making it tonight.
Okay, gotcha.
All right.
And then yeah, we're gonna do stuff and things. Hopefully our fellows with some guidance can also give us some guidance on things that we can do, because we're willing to do stuff. We're just kind of like not sure. We're kind of like, fuck, we're vampires.
Oh, you can check for traps? Why weren't we doing that for so long?
Yeah, and I'm playing somebody who has extraordinarily high stealth and can also apply his stealth to you guys.
Oh.
So that should help us, with some more options for sneaking around and not getting murdered.
All right.
I make good choices all the time, says Ryder.
That includes disguising you.
So let's hop on
In
over
any
to the thing, to the
All the way up
roll
to straight up making all of us completely invisible.
Well, actually, it's not invisible. It's not technical invisibility. It's more.
It's
just,
Jedi mind tricks more than anything.
Yeah, it's making people not notice you.
high levels of obfuscate.
Just remember, you're always one dice roll away from someone hearing like, was that butt cheeks clapping?
What was that noise?
You just
So, they caught you trying to cross the border.
imagine if your character was just like super stealthy, like near damn invisible, no matter what. The only downside is that he's sopping wet all the time. So he's just got like little wet footprints everywhere.
Just sneak underwater.
I want to play as a feral cat who kisses old people on the lips, says Ikadar.
Oh, so you want to play Werewolf the Apocalypse?
Yeah, you want to play a Bastet.
see, that's the thing. He's like, I didn't think this is real, but he's like, no, wait, this is tabletop. It's probably a thing.
Bastet are fucking little shits.
There's an entire canon and like whole there's a character you can legitimately build that follows that exact sentence for like character creation. You can make an exact feral cat that goes around kissing old people on the lips.
I mean, you probably won't get much done, but you could do it.
It'd be the most.
Also, Mage.
It'd be the most
Mage
wholesome.
Awakening, you can do literally anything you can think of, and then some other things you can't.
Yeah, it wouldn't even be that weird too.
It's
within
like
the context of the canon.
Oh god, Werewolf the Apocalypse is... I like it, but it's such fucking bait for furries.
I mean, it sounds like that's the most wholesome thing you could do. You know, it's like a little cat gets loose in a geriatric's home, and it's just going around like purring and kissing people on the lips. And he's like, that's a little weird, but you know.
Well, I mean, otherwise it's like wandering around and killing factory workers.
Wait, goat. So you mean to tell me you don't like Daddy Wolf?
What?
That's the Werewolf the Apocalypse, fucking deity that the werewolves worship, Papa Wolf.
You mean Fenrir?
Yeah, Papa Wolf.
Only some of them.
Fuck
oh
you.
my god.
Daddy Wolf.
There's only one clan of them that even worships him, though. I mean, Mommy Gaia is way more popular.
Oh my god.
Goat is just like gonna be head dusking this entire campaign. I can tell.
Like, you think the fucking Apple Glomp jokes and shit were bad, with you guys like, making jokes about sucking people off behind nightclubs and shit. You think that's bad? Like, if we were playing a werewolf game, it would be fucking worse. It would be so much worse.
Let's put it this way: there'd be a lot of war references.
Oh whoa.
So now, so like, how are we setting up this meeting? Are they just going to like up
well,
here?
we're gonna pick up where we left off, which is the two of you walk out of the hotel where the meatball keeps a stable of blood dolls for hire.
You just disappeared.
No, that's me. Sorry,
Oh, it's
guys.
you. Oh.
Yes, so you step out of the hotel. Your clothing is frayed, torn, has bullet holes and even scorch marks. Inside of your pockets and in Richard's back, you're carrying what's left of the money that you have saved up.
It sounds like we're gonna need to go to Walmart.
Which is about $140,000 in cash.
Just
walk-
like
also
pocket
have-
change.
So we just got like just giant ass cheeks of money, just bouncing.
I'm walking around
Your
with Jinkos
AKs
filled
were
with
lost.
money.
Yes, basically. Your AKs were lost in the truck when you
wallet's
had to
dummy
when you had to abandon it. You still have your 44. You still have your carry guns,
Okay.
and that is about. And you have a stolen car, which in the trunk has one dead Luis, a set of katanas, and a couple of throwing knives that belong to Chains.
Well, we need to make that Walmart trip, man. We're in dire need of new clothing.
I'm trying to purchase contraband, but my cheeks are dummy thick, and they keep alerting the cops.
Well, that's why I got to go to Walmart, man. They
Is
got
there-
them quadruple X's that you need for your ass cheek clapping needs.
Is there any apparel store like a nicer apparel?
Fuck that. We're
store?
going to Walmart.
I mean, they're just closed unless you want to break in.
You know, I think that's a really smart idea, guys, because you definitely want to buy some butt bras.
Or just get assless chaps.
No, that would make the clapping
Alright.
worse, dude.
Exactly. Alright, in any case, as you start
Damn
to
it,
consider your
Shade
next
knew
move-
how to get into the special hot topic.
Yeah, but that
So
information, he
ridiculously
took that information with him to
to
the grave.
You could ask
So-
your daughter.
The problem is with Richard's daughter is that he doesn't speak to her anymore because he left on a really bad note.
Also, it's past her bedtime.
Yeah. Well, she's like what, 16? Yeah.
It's midnight.
She's got school in the morning. All right. Yeah. So
Actually, yeah, she does. It's Sunday in game now.
we gotta go to Walmart, man.
All right. So as you start to get into the car and drive towards Walmart, a couple things hit you. First, you realize you're driving to the Walmart that you stole all those narcotics from. Second, your phone starts to.
Phone's ringing. You want to pick that up?
Okay.
I'm driving.
That's smart.
Also, I'm boosting up Alexandra's drive up to 2 because she outdrove two of the hounds.
Oh, sick.
Yeah.
While you're in there, could you spend some of my XP on more willpower?
Yeah. Let me see how much you got.
Just go to the Goodwill. Well, it's midnight. Goodwill's closed. Goodwill closes at like 5:30 p.m. on like
This is
any
why you
day.
get ghouls.
Yeah.
All right. You now have 7 willpower
Sweet.
and 4 XP remaining.
All right. Okay. Yeah. So I take out the Nokia, and I hit accept.
The voice comes on the phone. This is Klopas. Meet us at the usual place. Right
You said right what?
away.
Okay, gotcha.
All right. Is the usual place that like the exterior of the town?
Yeah, the outside the cornfield.
Okay. Yeah.
All right.
Well,
well-
they want us to go back to that place where you ate somebody.
Why do you gotta bring it up like that for? That's fucked up.
No, not that place. The one where you saw the prophet Ezekiel, beloved by all,
No, but
skinning a wolf.
I did eat
but he
somebody
did
there.
eat somebody.
I-
Oh yeah, that's right.
I ate the guy
That's
without
right.
limbs there. Yeah. Yeah. So we're gonna go to Walmart first, and then we'll go meet with the man.
No, he said right away.
I'm fucking damn near naked.
He was damn near naked. It didn't seem to bother him none.
God damn it! All right. So I turn the car, and I drive in the direction of the meeting place.
All right, let's see if anybody stops you on the way.
All right. And while you're doing that,
Considering you're driving in a bullet-ridden stolen vehicle, no, nobody. It's pretty fucking dead at this hour. Town's not that big, and you're not going towards any major nightlife spots. All right, so you pull up to the little parking lot by the cornfield under the big old tree, and you see that the cars and shit are gone. As you approach, you see the excuse me. You see Klopas come into view. He's just standing under a nearby lamppost, running his hand over his scalp. He looks to you and he twirls a spear in his hand, and then he approaches and gestures for you to get out of the car.
I like nod and I get up out of the car. I'm looking over at Alexandria like, I told you I should have got some pants at least.
We'll be all right. No, so I get out of the car too.
We heard gunshots. Tell me what happened.
Gunshots? Well, you have to
Tonight.
be I was gonna say you have to be a little more specific. We went and we took out our target, and then a bunch of men on motorcycles came after us, and they took out fucking Shade, man, and they also took out Lewis and
Chains, Shade, Luis.
What can you tell me about the men on the motorcycles? Did you get any faces, descriptions? What were they armed with?
I don't know, man. They were speaking some weird ass language. I didn't understand them. Did you catch any of that?
One was Russian, right?
He was alone?
No, there were 3 of them. There were 3 of them?
Yeah, I was in the middle of gunfire and there was explosions and a lot of people were screaming. I wasn't really 100% aware, but I believe there was at least 2 of them. I know there was a lady. She was quite quick on her feet. She was shooting all kinds of bullshit at our car.
A woman. Are you sure?
Yeah, absolutely. Trust me, I could tell when it's a woman.
Do you know if she was kindred or not?
What is a kindred?
Vampire.
Vampires,
Oh.
yeah.
Oh,
It's fancy tongue.
Gotcha. Yeah, man, I'm fairly certain with the way she was moving, she was either kindred or she was just, she was like one of them action movie persons.
I see.
I love your response. So good.
I'm surprised that you escaped alive. Well, not that surprised.
We are too.
The prophet Ezekiel, beloved by all, knew that you would be in grave danger and left the keys in the ignition of a nearby car. That very car you're driving.
Ooh.
Well, that was awfully nice of Mr. Ezekiel. Blessed his name forever. But I see.
The proper terms of address are beloved by all, or blood be upon him.
Oh, right. Beloved by all.
Good.
He's quite a nice fella. That Ezekiel. I appreciate the car. Could you tell us exactly why we're out here?
Because the prophet Ezekiel, blood be upon him, stated that you would have been in grave danger, and that you were planning on perhaps falling into bad influences. Firstly, tell me, why didn't you call us when you ran into the hound?
To be quite frank, sir, we actually didn't think about it. We were under gunfire. And the last person to actually help us was this kind Italian fellow. What's his name again?
That was Vinny the Meatball.
Right. Yeah. He was literally the first person on speed dial.
His frown deepens and he stares at you.
Is that a bad thing? I don't understand.
Do you know what the Giovanni stand for? Who they serve?
Negative, sir. I have no idea.
Do you know of their capabilities, of their
believe me,
proclivities with the dead?
I have seen some crazy shit, sir. I'm fairly certain. I think I know kind of what they're all about a little bit.
Then you should do well to not associate with them. Believe me, the Giovanni would like nothing more but to enslave every dead soul on this world, so that they may in turn serve their immortal founder, the incestuous patriarch Giovanni himself. In dealing with them, you are only driving yourself further into their web of influence. Tell me, what did this Giovanni ask in return for his assistance?
Nothing really.
Just a couple of bodies.
Yeah, we apparently he was quite.
He didn't ask for a favor.
No, not at all.
That's not true.
No, did he?
What did he ask for?
Yeah, it was like it's been a couple
He
weeks.
just said you'd owe him an unspecified favor.
Right. He said he'd owe us an unspecified favor. I mean, we were in the middle of a gunfight. I didn't really have much of a chance to kind of argue at that point.
Yes. Well, such is the way of the manipulative elder vampires in this world. If he didn't have our protection, he would already have you as part of his retinue, perhaps blood-binding you, so that you would be his slaves, as Louise was our slave in turn. I think it's prudent to remind you that as a Sabbat, we stand for the freedom of our kind. Freedom from the shackles of the tyranny of the ancient blood-soaked monstrosities, such as the very Giovanni that this meatball serves. You will have no more further dealings with this meatball, except under our command. Is that understood?
Copy that.
What was that you
Good.
said about freedom?
Well, he reiterates the story that the not the story, but basically the speech he gave before about there being these ancient antediluvian monsters that created, your kind and want to just dominate the world. And he's part of the sect that's trying to stop them and killing their slaves.
And the Giovanni directly work for one of these people.
Yeah.
I was just thinking it's interesting to get orders from people that talk about freedom, but whatever.
To accomplish our goals, we require discipline, and you have not proven yourselves worthy to use the freedom that not the freedom, but the powers we've granted you responsibly.
And just how exactly do we get this freedom, sir?
You prove that you're able to handle it responsibly. So far, you've done well in some matters. You've been able to kill the enemies of the sect, but in others you've not. You've had dealings with the enemy, and you don't display a strong understanding or belief in our creed. Though that is to be expected given how new you are.
Alrighty. Well, how about this? Are there any missions or things you'd like us to do to help further this goal of showing that we ain't so bad?
Yes. But first I'd like to ask, what were you intending on bringing this meat? He said he wanted corpses. Did he specify whose?
Yeah, I think we were just going to bring him Luis. He said he was going to bring him back to life.
He also wanted the corpse of, who's the guy that we were set out to kill?
Larry?
Yeah, Larry.
Well, Larry's already dead. You have, like, some of his personal effects.
Yeah.
No, whatever the capabilities of this Giovanni, resurrection is not one of them. At most, he would be able to imbue their shells with false life, and it would always be under his ultimate control. Dispose of Louis' shell without any fluids, that should be easy. If you have any respect for his memory, then I think you'll understand why you shouldn't hand over his immortal soul to one such as the Meatball. We will be handling interaction with him from now on. If you are going to be making any deals with him, it will be under our command.
Fair enough, I suppose.
Now, I think a demonstration of why you fight for who you do is in order. We've identified a pair of potential converts to the cause. A Nosferatu and a Malkavian, Mark Rictus Romero and Andy Kaufman, respectively.
Now, hold on. The Andy Kaufman?
No.
Anton, why the fuck did you name
my
your
dude? You got the reference.
No relation.
Yeah, I was about to say, you talking about that funny fella on TV?
No relation. He's was a homeless veteran. He'll be able to explain himself better. You will team up with him and Mark, and you will, get a better idea of what the Camarilla is like, and take out any targets of opportunity should they present themselves. I'm sure that they have their own long-standing grudges that they'd like to resolve.
Hey, fair enough. I'd say that's a fair deal, sir. I think we're pretty
Good.
I might be more inclined to just kind of go get some pants at some point. So that's kind of why I'm just kind of happy to do whatever you need.
He tosses a briefcase at your feet.
And
A
then
change of clothes.
he pulled out of the ether. No.
No. And he had it behind the lamppost.
Yeah. No. So I open up the briefcase, and what is inside?
Just a fresh set of clothes. Just it's not your type of outfit though. It's khakis and a polo shirt.
Oh man, I look like I work at the damn Gap.
And the same thing for Alexandra as well.
A pair of khakis and a polo.
Yes.
We look like we work at Best Buy.
You can just go and buy more clothes
No, yeah,
elsewhere.
No, I mean we appreciate.
This is
it,
what
sir.
we had.
Richard,
Please.
Richard's wearing.
Call me Ductus.
Richard's wearing nothing at all for the most part. But
No, my clothes are just bullet.
I will not. I'm not going to change into those clothes here.
I trust you'll be able to acquire another means of transportation on your own. In any case, he gives you the phone numbers for your new packman, and he says that they've already arranged a meeting place.
Where is the meeting place?
Just call them.
Oh, I was asking Goat, but yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So I put my Best Buy employee uniform on, and then I'm like, hey, why don't you get them fellows a call? We gotta go get this here thing taken care of, because last thing I want is some super powerful vampire man slit my throat in the middle of the night.
We've already got where have you been the last? 24
I've been right
hours?
here, getting shot at
Right?
and shooting at other people.
We've already gotten several super vampire things coming to slit our throats, shoot us in the face. I think it's about time we start doing what we want.
Alexandra, actually, we had a task for you, given your access to the Mortal Bureau. He gives you a list of names. Find their addresses or businesses, anything you can, and report it back to Fred. He'll be waiting here.
Do they want that written? Do they want an email? Do they want it
written.
In person? Written? Okay.
Give him a physical copy of the whatever information you're able to come.
Sure. You want that done before or after we meet with the new people?
At your leisure.
All right.
Just by the end of the next week.
Gotcha. Okay.
And one more thing.
Yes.
If you run into these hounds or any other higher level Camarilla agents, call us. We are eager to bring them down, as you should know by now.
Let me ask you this, if you don't mind. What happens if these hounds get taken down by us? I'm not too unfamiliar with the criminal underworld, and I know that you take out one, someone else is going to replace them.
Well, we're not sure who would replace them, but there aren't that many qualified enough to provide the same, shall we say, caliber of service
I see.
that the three apparently hounds that you know about can actually. And in any case, the squabbles over who will get to be the next hound will provide an excellent distraction for us in any case, as it'll further drive the Camarilla against itself.
I see. Well, alrighty then. We're gonna go meet with our new buddies. How are we gonna get out?
Use your car.
Yeah.
I mean, you just literally told us not to.
No, I told you to acquire a new one when
Right.
you're able to.
Okay. All right.
You're
Well,
not going to the nice part of town to meet them exactly. I doubt anyone will give you any trouble for driving in that.
alrighty. Well then. Thank you very much. We'll be back. We'll be in touch the next time we run into any problems, and we'll heed your warnings and do what we can to further the goals of, whatever the hell this is supposed to be.
The Sabbat.
Right. Correct. The Sabbat. Anyway, sir, you have yourself a wonderful morning, and we'll see you around.
Blessings of Cain upon you.
And
Good
to
evening.
And to you, good sir. All right, so we're gonna get in the car.
He disappears into the cornfield.
Of course he does. He's the fucking children of the corn shit. They're like, we're like, at this point, we're like, man, this Halloween shit is starting to get, like, old. We're like, all right.
Man, those are some bad shrooms.
All right. Let's, I get in the front seat. I turn the engine over, and I'm like, all right, call them up. Let's get this meeting set up.
Can we go to it like a Nordstrom or something first?
It's fucking closed.
I can get in.
I don't give a shit. Call these people up.
One of them is a Nosferatu, so they're hardly going to care about appearances.
Right, we need to meet these people, then we can go get your damn fancy dress.
They're not going anywhere.
Yeah, no, they're not. But it'd be nice if we actually had backup. I don't like driving around knowing that people are going to shoot us in the fucking face. I'm sorry. I know Shadeblade was a weirdo, but at least he could fucking do something.
Can I, he seems pretty pertinent. Can I make a manipulation roll?
Social roles against player character, like fellow PCs, is kind of
that kind of goes
taboo.
for all of tabletop. You don't really make social roles against other PCs unless they're charmed or something, or like under the effects of mind control, or like frenzying or something.
Or if you're just straight up lying.
More that like I'd like to put it up to chance like what we do next.
Well, Mike, are you okay with that?
What? Him rolling a thing against me? Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Okay, then give me like a manipulation empathy or something.
You know, can we just both roll a d10 and then hire one? Like,
sure.
Yeah. Is that like cool?
Yeah, so I just roll one.
Yeah, whatever.
That's fine.
Just roll one d10.
Yeah, sure. You guys, all right.
Yeah, you guys just argue about it the whole drive there,
Yeah.
and then you pull up to the meeting place.
I put the stupid khakis and polo on. It looks like we're working at Best Buy together.
We got out of the...
Actually, they literally are Best Buy polo shirts.
So are these guys sitting around? Like, what's it look like when we pull up?
Well, you call me.
So I call
PC.
them up.
Right.
Do they tell us where? So I call them up and say, "Hey, where's the meeting place?"
I thought we'd showed up already. Yeah, we're calling. Who picks up?
Anton, you want to take care of it or me?
Yeah. Hello?
Hi, yes.
Hello, who is this?
This is the Geek Squad. We're here to fix your computer. Where is the location of the house call?
I mean, that should be in your records, okay? I mean, my office. Also, this is like.
Listen.
Oh,
man,
okay,
I'm just
okay.
a
I
drop
got.
on the floor.
It took me 3 seconds because that's. You might want to try a better line next time when you're trying to obfuscate things, okay? We're in the parking lot behind some bushes. This guy creeps me out. I'd get here sooner than later.
Bushes?
Yeah,
bushes.
could you describe the bushes? Because we're kind of like...
Do those bushes have like a geolocation attached
It's
to
the
them?
parking lot, and we're not hiding in the bushes. You'll be able to see our heads, okay? It's a pretty
but
empty parking lot. It's the
across-
middle of the night.
We're across the goddamn town. Like, we don't know where that is. There's a lot
We're at the Best Buy.
Oh, I know where that one is. I made it delivered there a couple times.
Is there only one Best Buy?
They told us you'd
Palo
know.
Alto? Yeah, there's only one Best Buy. Have you seen this fucking town?
They told us that you'd meet us at the Best Buy. Why are you asking us which Best Buy? There's only one Best Buy, okay?
Just making sure.
Actually, yeah, I can't hear this conversation anyway, so I'm just driving. All right, we're going to the fucking Best Buy.
We're going to Best Buy.
Yeah, have you ever heard a speaker on that fucking Nokia? It's fucking garbage.
Palo Alto's about big enough to have multiple Best Buys, but it'd be like Best Buy and then like a competitor.
Yeah, it'd be Best
Target.
Buy, Circuit City.
Yeah,
Circuit
City.
No,
Yeah,
PC World. PC World.
It's
Okay.
the 90s, so...
Yeah.
Is Micro Center? What about Fry's?
Fry's
Fry's
is
God, I love Micro Center.
yeah. Sounds like somebody. Are you in Ohio as well?
No.
Mass.
Nice. Oh, right. We have a couple here in Ohio, and it's pretty nice. Anyway, we're driving out to
going to Best Buy.
Driving to Best Buy. Hopefully nothing happens
Right.
to us, Mr. DM, because we're driving our car down the street to the Best Buy.
Right, you drive by a
Going
cop
down
and he looks
Thunderbird
like
Boulevard.
You and like for like a split second, he looks like he's considering like if he's gonna try to pull you over or not. Then he just goes back to his people.
Oh, by the way, what season is this, like, in terms of, like, weather?
The
Autumn,
South.
but this is the Southwest, so nobody cares.
It's
Yeah,
the
It's
South.
hot and dry.
It's the dry season, as opposed to the wet season.
They have that down there in Arizona? I don't. Oh, well, anyway. we
All right, so you see this beat to shit, bullet-ridden blue car pull into the parking lot in Best Buy. It's completely empty.
Go around to the back.
There's just another car parked there as well.
All right, we'll
Look
drive
for bushes.
We're gonna drive around till we find us some bushes.
Whatever the fuck that means.
All right, you find the bushes and you see that there's 2 men standing around.
Oh, hey, there we go.
All right, then we get out of the car, and I kind of wave at them. I'm like, hey, y'all, one of them vampire fellas that we've been looking for?
Andy just like facepalms, like, oh dear God, they're retarded.
I love the accent, by the way. That's good. Hey, we work at Best Buy, I guess.
The other guy just looks up at you, and you can't even really see his face, and he's wearing just a black hoodie, a black t-shirt, and black sweatpants.
We just see glowing gold eyes.
We don't even see that. He just blends into the parking lot in the asphalt. And...
Like, he's clearly dressed just so that he blends into the night.
Okay,
basically.
there are no cameras here, right? This isn't just like one of those weird like porno films or something. Because I'm getting those. I'm getting that feeling here.
I checked. There aren't.
I don't know about no cameras, man, but we're ready to go around and fuck up some Carmella guys.
Oh, good God.
The term is Camarilla. You would do best not to disrespect your enemies like this.
Also, typically don't say the name out loud. Don't like shout, "Hey, are you guys vampires?" Because that's a really easy way to get yourself killed. Okay, just some free points. Okay.
No, you're absolutely right. I should be more subtle with my approach in communication.
It's just unfortunate that like this has become the new baseline of our lives. Like we haven't had an example of when people haven't been trying to kill us or murder hasn't been on the menu every night. It's difficult to see like the other side of the coin when it's never shown itself.
There is no other side of the coin here, gang. Okay, now listen. Okay, your entire existence, and I can't believe they didn't tell you this, but essentially, it's all going to forever revolve around death and suffering of others. Okay. Right. So, like, well, I mean, even think about it, like the way you get blood and stuff. How do you think you get blood? You make someone suffer. Okay.
Yeah.
They might seem to enjoy it, at least in the moment, but in reality, you're taking vital life fluids from them. Okay.
Oh yeah, we're up on that.
Yeah, I'm cool with that.
Yeah. When I was to humanity, you're damn well cool. You don't give a fuck.
It's just that
we haven't. What does Andy look like again? Because we got the description for Mark, but what does Mr.
All right,
Kaufman,
he's basically. He's basically wearing like some really torn jeans that look like it looks like it could go either way. It's either like those really trendy torn jeans or like legitimately he just like picks them off the side of the street. He's wearing a shirt that legit has like a colony of mold growing on one of his shoulders, and his hair is like super frizzy and unkempt to the point where he kind of has like the Jufru kind of thing going on,
right.
But it has like bits and pieces of like trash and twigs and stuff in it.
Right.
Disgusting.
He's just very gross looking.
All right, well, let's get to know you guys. So exactly, what are your specialties?
Stealth and infiltration. Although I suppose murder is, default for all of us.
All right, we got ourselves a Shade Blade 2.0. And Mr. Kaufman, what exactly do you do?
Okay. Well, first of all, I'm a bit of an intellectual, in case you couldn't tell. Okay. I can support you guys with the knowledge of the arcane, knowledge in general, because I am very high IQ, and I'm really good at causing distractions and stuff. Because you might have already guessed, or you might not have, but I'm a little bit of a Malkavian. Okay. This means I'm really good at things involving like a manipulation of emotions, but not in the way you do it with presence. More along the lines of like kind of chaos. It's more centered around chaos.
You sound like a damn shrink. No offense.
Oh no, none taken. I'm not a shrink. Kind of the opposite.
Are you a member of Mensa?
I was. They kicked me out because they said I was, quote, intolerable. Which, what does that even mean, okay?
That's impressive for the people of Mensa.
Yeah, and aside from that, I can always support you guys with facts and logic. He pulls out 2 guns. Engraved upon them are the words facts and logic.
Well, damn, boy, you got yourself some custom hardware. I can appreciate and respect that.
Yeah, I sawed off the barrel of this one while chanting "fuck the ATF."
That is you know what? That is a fair chant to make. All I got myself is a 44 mag, and we had some AKs, but they kind of fell.
Have you guys made
on the
peace
ground
with
somewhere?
your? Do we worship any gods? Do you guys is there deities in our?
There's Cain, the
Cain.
Dark Father.
And not all of the Sabbat worships him like a god, but they look up to him like a father figure, usually.
You guys understand that we're probably gonna die, right?
Everyone's gonna die sometime.
No, but like quickly, like maybe in the next week or
Listen,
so.
little lady, I don't mean to bust your bubble, but after all the death and excitement that we've been facing up until this point, I pretty much resigned myself to I'm already dead at this point. And,
No, I know you know. I know
and,
you
and
know.
I'm you know if
I'm
something
asking them.
if
I'm
something
asking if they
happens,
know.
then you know what? I'm gonna just say rest in peace.
Right? No.
The Cameroon is much the same. They're just better at hiding it.
You see. Okay, I like the one. This one talks. I like the way this one talks. You got a good eye on you. You're probably smart. Okay, probably at least 105 IQ.
Oh well, thank you, sir. I like.
No, not you. You're probably about room temperature.
I think that's pretty good, I guess. Anyway,
I mean, it's Arizona, so you're about slightly below average, if anything.
I'm not even from Arizona. Anyway, so we're
Proving my point exactly.
we're gonna go. We're supposed to go do some things and stuff. This little lady here needs to go out and get herself a gown. And Michael is actually looking up stuff to send. Are you sending that to me?
No, I was just looking up, like, if I went to anthropology and I was looking for something, what would I like to get?
Oh.
And I found something that I would like for the character.
Yeah.
This is what's
I
up.
had to throw that in character.
'Cause here's the thing. That's exactly, like, that's where Alexandra's mind is right now. She's like, God damn, it's fucking khakis and a polo, and we're outside of a best. It's like, out of everything, like, it almost feels a little humiliating, and like to have the means and the effort to do so, we just haven't yet. It feels almost unpalatable. So that's what she's been thinking of, like, her whole.
Look,
mind
if
has
you
been
want
that.
some new clothing, it's kind of trivial.
Well,
Yeah, I mean, this. You guys know he's a Nosferatu, right? He can sneak stuff. He can basically just go in there, shoplift. Doesn't even have to set up the alarm.
I was just gonna manipulate a guard to let me in.
I would suggest is that we go to an army surplus store with all the fighting we've been doing. It'd be nice if we got some threads that didn't fall apart in the mid-second.
Okay. I'm gonna break it down for you. Okay. All right. So that's a really dumb idea, because don't you think that's the first thing that the camera will fucking thought of? That's literally. I guarantee that's somebody's domain. I guarantee some vampire, probably Ivan, has his finger in that little hole. You know.
Well, if we got Shadeblade 2.0 here, I think he could probably sneak us a pair of pants or something.
Speaking
No, I mean
of,
from the army surplus store. That's a terrible idea, is what I'm saying. Like, if you want to go to the Gap or like the Hot Topic or something, go ahead. No one's gonna give a shit. Maybe a Toyota or somewhere probably has like a ghoul running it or something. But who gives a shit?
All right, then
They're a
what
bunch
do you
of crybabies anyway.
What do you suggest, Mr. Kaufman? Not related.
No relation. Oh God! I swear to God, I'm gonna need to pop some Advil.
Those things don't even do anything to you anymore, man.
He's like rubbing his temples, just like,
He just goes, "Oy vey."
Mark, my associate here has been referring to you a little bit tongue-in-cheek to a deceased partner of ours, but we do have his weapons, of which they seem some quality. Would you care to,
You mean them fucking wall hangers?
yeah.
I mean, yeah.
I'll check them out and see if the katanas are actually any good.
They're literally your clanmates' katanas.
Yeah, are they like really high quality?
Well,
then I'll strap. I'll go strap with them.
It's just, you know, regular sword stats.
Yeah, I'll just take them because they were from my clanmate, so...
Alright, so...
I never had a good idea of what Shade really wanted or needed, but I'm sure that this is appropriate at some level.
So to provide some constructive criticism, okay?
Yes.
Okay? Alright, so, okay, I'll break it down. So, Army surplus, probably a really bad idea, because, like, I guarantee it's being watched. Okay, who the fuck wouldn't watch it? That being said, we might wanna try like a pawn shop or like a CD pawn shop, or like see if, like, you know, there's like, do any of you have any underground contacts? Maybe we can, like, you know, buy something off the black market.
I have a significant quantity of contacts.
There you go.
All right. Well.
See, efficiency.
All right. Well, Mark, what do you suggest then? I'd like to get me at least something that ain't gonna fall apart and don't make me look like I work with damn no Geek Squad.
I think Raoul will have what you need.
All right. Well, let's hook up with your Raoul buddy. How about that, Alexandria? You want to go get some threads that probably would suit better your new occupation, or would you rather still look like you work at the damn library?
She's taking a minute to, like, look over Luis's body, like, while she's closing the trunk after she got the swords out. She's like, what? Oh, yes. No, that sounds... Yes, that sounds appropriate.
Alrighty, well, that sounds good. And Mark, I'm gonna ask, no leather, please. That would chafe my ass something fierce. I don't know if you noticed this about me, even though I'm undead. I kind of do sweat just a little bit sometimes, and it's a little embarrassing.
No, you don't.
I was
ready for Goat to come in with...
I was ready for
You only sweat blood if you're extremely nervous.
It's so funny.
Also, Romero, you mind changing my face a little bit, because you know, I don't exactly want to go loud yet. I think there's some things we could turn to our advantage if I don't go, you know, loud.
Go loud.
That's manipulation subterfuge, I believe. So.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, as far as the...
Is it difficulty 6 or 7?
Fucking, we'll just go with 6.
Michael with the dedication to character. Where's that dead?
As far as the Camarilla is concerned, I'm still, like, you know, an upstanding citizen, so there's certain privileges and bits of information, etc. I can get. You know, you gotta play it smart.
Well, I used to drive a truck.
There we go.
I can tell.
Oh, yeah? How would you figure that? I don't really have the body of a trucker anymore.
You were driving.
Yeah, exactly, and your IQ is, you know...
Well, I mean, are we going to stand out here in the parking lot and you're just going to give me an on-the-spot IQ test, or are we going to get ourselves some new threads?
Alright, he kind of just raises up his hand, snaps his fingers, and everybody switches to a different appearance.
As Andy realizes you're joking, he puts a piece of paper back into his pocket.
Yeah, like, just literally everyone looks completely different.
What are you making them all look like?
Just average people, just for the area.
If you want to change their appearance score, you have to sacrifice a success.
I have 5 successes.
Yeah, you just you just, like, random ass, like what, white people, Mexican people?
White people, because none of us speak Spanish.
Okay.
I do.
Okay, then you can be a Hispanic if you want, but it doesn't really matter.
Alright, sure. I'm all about the minorities, okay?
Yeah.
Alright, so you're going to Raoul's?
Yeah, I'll take them to Raoul.
Alright, so hang on. Let me see what's your resources? I didn't get your vehicle.
Oh, I don't have resources. I just have contacts. I'm not going to buy anything. I'm taking them so that they can buy.
Hang on. So Andy, you have resources 3. What kind of ride do you have? You don't even know how to drive.
No, I don't.
Well, you can drive, like, but just really, like, grandma drive.
I'll handle the driving. Y'all just point the way.
Yeah, he drives a van, just like a white windowless van.
So you guys
totally subtle.
So you guys are gonna ditch the shot up car and just get in the pedo van.
Oh yeah.
We'll write free blood on the side.
Before we do
Louise's
that,
dead body in the trunk.
No, so what we gotta do is we're still in the parking lot of we gotta dispose of Luis's corpse, but what did they say? We gotta drain it of all blood too. So I was thinking that we might be able to like set the car on fire, but not here. It's too public.
Viking funeral.
Yeah. So it's just like I'd drain him of whatever he had left in him, and then set. But we'd need to move the car somewhere, like kind of in the desert, or just somewhere away where like nobody's gonna mind a car on fire.
You might want to be careful about the desert. There's you know, there's quite a few how to explain it, wolf men in the area in the desert. You might want to be careful about that.
Right. Okay. Maybe we
like how about just put them into a fucking trash compactor? I feel like that would.
That was my second thought.
Well, actually, you know what? The back of these Best Buys, they got a box crusher back there.
Oh, dear.
I mean, it's not the most dignified way to go, but you know, he was just a fucking mortal anyway, so who gives a shit?
Yeah, if they find a body in a box crusher, they're not going to be too surprised.
He did a lot for me.
Well, we'll remember him in memory, but we can't really keep his body around. That's weird.
That is true. Yeah, all
yeah,
right.
just plant some cocaine on him or something, and yeah.
Oh, he's got cocaine on.
Right, because I carry that with me. Hey, Mark, you can pop open the back of this Best Buy so we can toss a corpse in the box baler.
He nods.
Giving me a deck security check, difficulty 5. Unless you want to just, if you want to actually pick the lock, unless you just want to, like, you know, break it open, which is easy.
Yeah, I pick the lock.
Alright.
5 successes.
You pick the, yeah, you just, like, sticks, like, something in it, and then it clicks up. Alright, there's a box compactor there.
Okay, so, yeah.
And, let me see. There's a trailer for a truck that's left in the back of the store as well, but no semi-truck for it.
Okay.
I guess I'll see if there's anything in the... While they're doing that, I'll check the back and see if there's anything worth lifting.
So yeah, I told you, man, this Mark guy, he is pretty much the master of unlocking.
If you could find me, like, while you're looking, if you could find, like, a high-quality laptop or something like that, I think your people saw to it that my access was severely dismantled.
Oh yes, my mentor saw to that.
Yeah, so if in your perusing, if you find something of quality, I'd appreciate it.
I don't want nothing from Best Buy. I just want to.
I mean, well,
I ain't much of a computer guy.
I mean, while we're here, I'm just gonna grab some headphones because you know, might as well.
You grab some. Fuck, those even exist back then. The whatchamacallit?
Bose?
Beats.
No, Beats didn't exist back then. They definitely had Bose back
They
then.
didn't Bose.
Yeah.
No.
They've been
Or
around
you get
since
some
like the
random
mid-90s.
ass shitty brand name.
Yeah, something loss prevention won't immediately notice.
You get like some mini disc players and.
Well, we're in the back. I'm not taking the display model. I'm not retarded.
Yeah.
Right, because loss prevention would totally not notice a pair of like fucking $400 headphones missing out of the back of a Best Buy.
Why do I care if they notice at this point?
Yeah. No.
You're right. You're fair.
I think the murder investigation is going to take precedence over loss prevention. Honestly.
Absolutely.
Great. Well, you just see.
I don't think Andy has ever worked in retail before. These guys in loss prevention are fucking crazy, man.
Anyway, you see Mark Mark hands Alexandra a laptop, and then he just starts ferrying like boxes of shit back to the van.
All right.
Now remember,
fucks.
gang, the weight capacity of my van is about like 1,600 pounds. Okay, so we need to be really careful. Like I really value the transmission and the suspension on this van. Okay.
His van is dented as fuck because he doesn't drive very good. In any case, you have the box compressor and you're carrying the desiccated corpse of Louise in your hands.
So I don't have to describe like last rites of sucking.
If you want to, otherwise you can just unceremoniously toss him in there, just like.
Yeet! I wanna take like one of the like portable DVD players and like play some of like Scottish like fucking bagpipe music as they do it.
Fucking. You want to play Amazing Grace?
Yeah, on the bagpipes.
I'm starting to think that like this is a kind of public is there the goal to destroy the body so it can't be like used? Or,
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So this will work. Okay. Yeah. In that case, I just kind of like I imagine like I have them like fireman carry over my shoulder a little bit, and then yeah, I just place them, kind of half toss them into the compactor, and I don't say anything, but I just kind of look at them there for a second, and then I hit the big red button.
I was actually gonna get factory machinery,
Yeah.
but I wasn't fast enough. While you're like,
Alright, so-
and he was a good man, and we all thought he was great at killing.
Jesus Christ.
All right, yeah, I'll just stop that. All right, cool. Got my sound
Alright.
effects folder open just in case, though. All right.
Yeah.
So, I'll, if you don't mind, Mr. Andy, I will drive.
Yeah, okay, fine by me.
That's literally my one good skill outside of shooting people.
And being intimidating.
Yeah, I can do that.
Alright,
Still thuggish.
Next stop is Raoul's.
Yep.
Fucking Raoul. Okay.
Why do you hate him all
to
the... What's wrong with
No,
this
I don't
guy?
hate Raoul.
He's a
it's just-
recurring
he's-
NPC that is in different
he's
games.
recurring in
Oh.
fucking, like, what? How many games has he shown up in? Like, fucking 6?
I think we have like
Probably.
7 different alternate universes at this point. There's like an entire multiverse theory.
No.
And, like,
we're not getting into that.
You know what? Like Randolph P. Checkers, there's always got to be a Raoul in every
Yeah.
universe.
Yeah, okay, well, you'll get to know Raoul now.
All right, cool.
So we pull up through this kind of seedy part of town, and there's a kind of almost conspicuously nice house in there. And you go up there, Mark knocks on the door. This very tired-looking Mexican dude with a little pencil mustache, bags under his eyes, who's wearing a bathrobe and bunny slippers holding a mug of coffee, answers the door. Huh? Don't you ever sleep, man?
On occasion.
Hey, Mark. And he kind of looks over Mark's shoulders now that the disguises aren't active anymore. Other people?
Hell,
Hola.
They had money and they wanted to buy stuff, so I figured you would use the money.
Okay, coming. And he just kind of shuffles into the house, and it's just this normal-looking living room.
it's very clean,
He sits down in a lazy boy, and you just hear the servos whine softly as he reclines it all the way back. So what can I get for you, fine gentleman and lady?
Well, I'm looking for something that can survive combat a little better than a pair of jeans and khaki, or a pair of khakis and a polo. What would you have?
Well, do you want, like, operator gear, or you want something more inconspicuous?
Something that's in between, if you can. I don't know if anything like
both.
that exists.
Military surplus?
Something like that would be nice.
So like a day, well, not day, but like just casual, but like still, I don't know, tactical, and then full out work gear, like wet work setup. Like, I mean, we got the resources. We might need to get a wardrobe together.
Right. All right, that's fair. I'll let the little lady do the shopping. I'm not too good at this, apparently.
All right. Well, he has so for more casual looking stuff, he has like athletic. He has like some random retail stolen goods, which includes like athletic wear and a couple of like Milser style jackets and BDU pants. For more tactical shit, he doesn't really have anything that's like, super operator, but he has armor. He has like bulletproof vests, concealable, or up, and he has one set of full-on like riot gear, heavy ballistic armor.
Okay.
I definitely want one of them concealable bulletproof vests. I'm tired of getting shot.
Well,
I'm still gonna get shot, but I'd rather not get shot every time.
I look at I looked at Romero and Kaufman. I was like, are you guys set, or are you gonna need some stuff too?
Yeah. I was wondering, do you have any flechette rounds?
12 gauge.
He checks his gun. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna need some of those. Let's see. Any hollow points for off-brand AK variants?
You want hollow points on an AK? What are you gonna go to a shooting range or something?
Something like that.
Yeah. Well, none of my business. All right. So how much do you want for flechette? How many flechette rounds do you want?
Let's go with 12.
Oh, okay. And how much holler point?
I want 2 mags.
Okay.
I just want maximum war crimes. Maximum war crimes. I also want 1 incendiary. Just literally 1 round.
For what? 7.62?
Yeah.
Okay, and we want a bulletproof vest for...
Well, we'll get that full set of assault armor, 2 regular bulletproof vests, 2 concealable bulletproof vests, and then maybe like several outfits worth of sport gear. Just like a wardrobe of...
Yeah, so 2 bulletproof vests, the heavy tactical armor,
Mm-hmm.
and you want like several changes of clothes of like athletic gear.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, I would like to
neutral
inquire
colors.
about. I'd like to inquire about ear protection.
Yeah, just like fucking $50, man.
Yeah, no. I mean, do you have some that have like built-in radio in?
Oh, yeah, that's the good stuff.
Yeah. It like preferably noise canceling. Otherwise.
Sure, one second.
He turns to the rest of the guys. You guys will figure out why exactly later.
I see.
There are some things you don't want to hear.
Yeah.
So he has some. They're not like military stuff. They're just like construction site shit. That's just stolen.
Adidas tracksuits.
Yeah, that'll work.
Yeah, some of the athletic gear is giving you is tracksuits.
So straight up gonna be doing the Slavic
No, like,
squat.
but it's not like Adidas. It's like Abubas and shit
right,
like that.
right.
Yeah.
You can't give us brand names.
Some of it is brand name, but you're basically just buying out his stock so that you don't have to worry about running out of clothes again.
Yeah. I don't have much in the way of 380.
How do I check how much ammo I have left for my 44?
It's the blue bar, so you have 35 rounds, and you have 2 magazines for the 380 pistol.
All right. Oh,
All right,
I
so
see.
2 bulletproof vests, athletic gear, heavy armor, the flechette rounds, the ammunition, the incendiary, and the radio ear pro. Do you want a set for...
Yeah, I want everyone to have the headphones.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
And can we max out our ammo too?
Yeah, I want-
What do you mean max out? Because you can buy thousands, or you could buy like upwards of...
We can buy a
thousands.
crate, like an
Oh.
entire fucking crate.
Roll kind of charges more because it's like no questions asked in the
yeah.
middle of the night type gear. Even though a lot of it is stolen, he's still selling it a little bit above actual retail price to
Right.
you guys because it's just completely anonymous and untraceable and shit like that.
In that case, let me
In middle of the night.
let
Like,
me
he
rephrase.
launders it.
Enough to like comfortably like, because I got a purse.
You'll have
Just
like no, he's giving you like 2 of those big roll-on suitcases full of clothing.
Okay, well, yeah, but so as far as ammo goes, as much as I could carry comfortably and like discreetly.
in your purse?
Yeah.
And you're not carrying anything else in your purse other than like wallet and shit?
There'd be all my other stuff too. I'm just trying to like get an idea.
Do you want me to just get you like 10 mags?
Yeah, that'd be perfect. I think Richard could use about that much too.
Oh yeah. Also, I think it'd be prudent to get some armor-piercing rounds too. Now that I think about it.
Yeah. We'll go.
That's smart. That Lara fell had a bunch of armor on him.
Yeah. You want
Yeah,
to go full,
exactly why you want to.
full AP?
Oh yeah.
All right. Yeah, just 10 magazines of 380 armor piercing, and then 10 magazines of, or 10
Quick lot.
quick loaders of
Yeah.
44 armor piercing.
So I could create a fireball of death every shot.
Well, that's more like, fuck. I'd have to ask Tex what was the type of round that he had to shoot again. It wasn't AP, it was like hard cast or something. Yeah, the fucking big ass fireball bullshit.
Yeah, the one with the really heavy end. Yeah, that was a fucking trip, man.
Alright, what else? Anything else?
I'll just buy some like more like buckshot and like some actual like rounds for my AK, like normal rounds.
Does he have like a incendiary grenades?
Yes.
Yeah, let me get like 2
It's
of
like
those.
it's like homemade shit though. It's not like military grade.
Look, it's not hard, fellas. It's not hard to make white phosphorus. Okay, you just need some matchbooks. Okay.
Yeah. No, I'll get 1 of those. Well, 2. We'll get 2 of
You
them.
better be careful with that shit.
Oh, hell yeah.
You already know
Alright,
I got a phobia of fire
I
now.
would be
Like 'em.
super careful about throwing it all over anybody who wants to fuck with us again.
Also, quick question, DM. What would be the thing for car mechanics? What would be the?
What do you mean for car mechanics?
Would there be a skill for car mechanics at all?
Repair.
Just repair. Oh, under repair. Okay.
Yeah. Or craft, as it appears on the
Okay.
Roll20 sheets.
That's it.
Alexander, do you want to give me like a manipulation etiquette to try to negotiate for
Sure. Manipulation etiquette for
difficulty 7?
7. Okay, and then what's the 7-6?
7-7.
7-7. Okay, yeah, and
Alright. Alright, so anything else? I'm getting a chest so 2 bulletproof vests, the fucking tactical heavy armor, 2 suitcases full of athletic gear, 100 rounds of buckshot, a chest rig with 6 AKM mags, 2 incendiary grenades, 12 flechette rounds, 60 hollow point 7.62s, a single incendiary 7.62, ear pro radios for everyone, 10 magazines of 380 armor piercing, and 60 rounds of 44 armor piercing.
Sounds good.
Wait, did I get a creative 306?
You want a creative 306?
Maybe not a whole crate, but like definitely want plenty of mags for, because that thing chews through ammo, man.
Well, okay, hang on. You mean 7.62 for the
7.62, because yeah, I keep confusing the ammo on that particular gun.
What's
Okay.
a little suitcase of ammunition?
I'll just get a crate of 1,000. Oh, I'll just get a spam can of like 640.
Oh, that'll work.
Get enough ammo to overthrow a small country. So
I mean, I could take some grenades or something.
What kind?
What kinds does he have?
Everything.
frag, incendiary. I mean, any stun or the flashbang.
Another recommendation I'd make is some caltrops.
oh,
Well, caltrops you can just make.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's not hard.
I probably already have
But-
some caltrops.
But you know, gang, at some point, if we really want to turn my wheels into an engine of death, we should totally, like, at the rear bumper, like, install something that'll drop caltrops. That'd be sick.
A claymore. Lone Wolf is suggesting a claymore mine.
Jesus.
Cover your rear.
this way.
He doesn't
towards
have
enemy.
like actual military grade claymores.
Oh,
but he
you know
has-
what? What you could
Yeah.
do is have, like, the back bumper like fitted with claymores, so that if somebody rear ends you, they get
Nitro boost.
The back of our thing just like explodes and we go circling off into the air.
Or we just like we create a trip switch for anyone who opens the back door to the car. So like if we get ourselves in a sticky situation where we're like, yeah, no, what you're looking for is in the back of the car. And so they're like, oh, okay, and then go down to the car and
just booby trap the back end of the car.
No, we're not that smart.
No.
Well, I'm not. My character's not that smart. He's kind of looking at your van like,
we need your MacGyver.
We're gonna need to get it. We're gonna need to get an oil change on that thing before we do anything. I don't know what this kid's trying to tell me. He's got.
So like 5 directional explosives.
Really?
Sure.
So no, is that what you want to add?
No. We were just joking.
Yeah.
I mean, unless you guys want it. We were literally just like talking to Chad about it.
No, the caltrop thing at the back there is literally, if we ever get into a car chase, that's a great middle finger to anyone chasing you.
Just open the back window and just like empty out a bag, just like...
Yeah, basically.
Just a bunch of roll out like a whole bag of 1d4s. Just Legos.
If they were like...
Fuck you, man!
Are those Legos? Our tires just popped.
I found a YouTube channel where there's this guy. It's the same setup, but he's doing some sort of wrestling move onto like a piece of furniture or a microwave or onto Legos or barbed wire.
Oh.
And I think he's a little like, I I feel a little bit bad because I think he's a little like developmentally disabled, but it's still funny. Oh jeez.
Are you ready?
Like elbow a toaster.
I think I'm pretty much good. I mean, armor and everything works for me. I'm just gonna use my 44.
Yeah.
Or anything I can find on the ground.
I'm trying to think of anything else that would be like anything that we could ask for now that would be smart. Shoot. I don't know how well I'm not.
We have regular throwing knives, right?
Yeah, you have abrasive throwing. You have abrasive throwing knives and like an actual close combat dagger and stakes. You can just throw the snakes. You can just throw the stakes. It's just +2 difficulty to stake someone else.
Why not? Why not just a crossbow?
You can get a crossbow.
If you're gonna throw
stakes, I don't have any ranged skills, Anton.
Oh, okay.
I only have athletics.
Senor, what is the highest lumen flashlight that you have?
He pulls out like a piece of paper and he turns a flashlight on right in front of it, and the piece of paper catches fire.
Ooh.
That may be excessive.
Yeah, I think. Okay. To be fair, I think.
It comes in strobe too.
Ooh, can I?
Okay, I'm tempted. I'm really tempted here, folks.
Do they have any of those flashlights like you attach them to your shoulder and it strobes and it's supposed to be like disorienting while you're going after people?
Yeah, I mean he can put those on your guns and shit too.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
German technology
yes, please,
is the best
please
technology.
Do that.
You're like, give us all of the magic.
And since we got these fucking headphones,
do you want like the hyper fucking crazy ridiculous set on fire strobe flashlights?
Oh my god, the fucking...
I do.
You guys on fire.
Yeah.
Jesus. Goat. So like the fucking Strawheim shit from JoJo? German technology is the greatest technology in the world.
It would have to be like right up against them.
Yeah.
Manic laughter.
Does he have anything like a disorienting like a
flashbangs?
Not flashbangs, but like so just like you'd wear the flashlight and it would strobe, like something that would make it like, because we got the noise canceling headphones, we could get something that would make a lot of noise and be disorienting to people who did it, like overwhelming them, not being able to talk to each other.
He has like these little homemade noise generator things that people like to use as distractions and or to just throw into like a building and just make everyone's life miserable until they can find and break it.
Yeah, we'll
does he have any EMPs?
Yeah.
Yeah, like shitty, like homemade, like suitcase size shit.
I can probably What would you roll to make an EMP? Like security,
Wits
computer?
repair.
Okay.
And you need like some minimal science skill.
Yeah.
All right. Anything else?
No, I think that's good.
Is anybody here in the house?
Sounds about.
Oh, somebody must be here.
Yep.
Sorry, somebody in our actual house. We're like, I thought everyone was gone. I thought it was just me and Michael. Nah, I just heard stomping. All right.
No, that's all I can think of.
All right. So you got one success over him. So let me just type because you're making a big fucking purchase.
Yeah.
Right.
So let me just type all this up.
He goes over to his like 1920s cash register, pulls a lever.
Yeah, he puts on like one of those like little green transparent visors. That'll be $10,800.
Okay. And I take I reach into my back pocket, and I take out like a big wad of money, and then I just I pull off like a fraction of it.
Yeah, he doesn't even look remotely surprised.
I just do a quick count, and I think what I'll probably do is just was it 10,800?
Yeah. He's like, oh man, Marco's gonna be pissed that you guys bought that heavy armor in front of him. But I mean, he knows how it is.
Yeah, he could
have
shown up earlier. So yeah, and I pay him out.
All right. So basically, he helps you move all the shit from downstairs up to your van. All right. So I'm gonna add all this crazy shit to your handout. So the red ammunition on your gun tokens represents the armor-piercing ammunition. So armor-piercing ammunition is -1 damage, but +2 penetration dice, such as ignores armor soak.
Nice.
And let me make a gun token here for Andy.
That one guy in that YouTube channel, he could make some wooden throwing knives.
Yeah, well, YouTube doesn't exist yet.
The Slingshot channel.
He could also make some out of milk, and then maybe
that guy on that open access TV channel on PBS? He can make some pretty killer throwing knives.
He could make one out of holy water.
All right.
Like, hello, welcome
tell me
to
if I'm missing. Tell me if I miss anything. I have 5 throwing knives, 5 stakes, 2 daggers, 2 katanas, 4 frag grenades, and 4 flashbangs.
You don't have 2 katanas. You have a.
I have the
katana and a
Gokuburi
wakizashi.
katanas.
No, it's a wakizashi and a katana.
Oh, okay. I thought it was 2 katanas.
Yeah,
They
we
come
did.
no, it's because the pairing is a katana and a wakizashi.
We didn't describe that, so.
Well, does he have his own katana before?
No.
No, I didn't. I had daggers.
All right.
Probably would have stopped by one of my hideouts and picked up a sword or bought a sword if I didn't get those, though.
Alright, so you're now wearing bulletproof vests, which give you 2 soak.
Yay. Does it hurt? Yes. But I'm alive.
Well, it'll be a lot easier than being staked.
Just thinking of that video where the guy shoots himself in the side.
Oh, right. Oh, my God. Dude just shoots himself. He's like, does it hurt? Yes, but am I alive? Dude, why did you shoot yourself with a fucking knife?
Andy, what was you had a sawn-off shotgun and what kind of pistol?
He has the sawed-off shotgun. I'll just give him some shitty fucking Makarov for his sidearm and AK.
Alright.
Well, it's not an AK. It's a Chinese off-brand variant.
It's a Norinco.
Yeah. I got it for real cheap. I killed the guy and then took his gun. That's what I meant by that.
Give him a Walter PPK. He's like, yeah, I got a guy named Pang. He hooks me up with my favorite AKs.
Welcome to a Chinese herbal remedy store. No credit card.
Yeah, you know what's funny is in this era, everybody was very anti-debit card, credit card. They didn't even have that until like the mid-2000s when even like fast food wouldn't even accept it.
Which one was the shotgun? Is the shotgun facts or logic?
Someone was talking about how there should be
let's make it logic and the AK, yeah, so yeah. Shotgun facts, AK logic.
Magical items, like golden and silver, like knuckles. One, and they're called thoughts and prayers. And one does, psychic damage, and the other one does holy damage.
Nice.
And are you sure you don't want to pick up any armor, Mr. Kaufman?
Yeah, okay, you know what, I'm pretty frail. Let's go with, let's go with a vest.
Alright, $500.
Yeah, it's a good investment.
And in the back of your van, you have a set of heavy ballistic gear. You have 2 big suitcases full of just random athletic gear. So you guys all look like joggers, basically. 100 rounds of buckshot, a little tin can full of AK ammo. I wish I hadn't taken my spam cam over to my uncle's, so I know exactly how much was in it. I'll just look it up later. And then some incendiary grenades and frag grenades and flashbangs and noisemaker.
At this point, we are literally just short of writing putting a Red Cross blood donations sign on the side of my van in red spray paint, away from becoming an actual Sabbat pack.
We're almost there.
All right.
All right.
Okay, so you're now all geared up, and it's 2 in the morning.
All right, so what do you fellas think we should be doing now, and lady?
Well, I mean, how close is it to sunrise?
Got like 4 or 5 hours.
All right. I don't know. Well, let me counter that with a question for you. Okay, so, okay, gang. So, what is exactly the plan? Like, what are your objectives? What are you going for? Like, you know, what's our purpose here?
Alexandra, you're the brains behind it. You explain.
Sow the seeds of discontent. Weaken the influences of the Camarilla. Strengthen our own influences. Build connections. Get favors.
Well, and take out targets of opportunity as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, they said we need to be taking out some targets of opportunity, and we've had opportunity plenty of times, and nearly died many of those times.
Do the Nosferatu have any targets of opportunity?
They know like the general locations of Chad and Steve, and they know like the hangout spots for pretty much everyone. They don't know a lot of havens though.
And I ain't going back down in the sewers of that gator down there.
Okay, we're not going back in the sewers. Okay. All right. I've hatched a brain idea. Okay.
This is the guy with the moldy shirt.
Should I roll in politics to see if I know?
Oh, they know Miguel's haven though.
Oh, should I roll in politics to see if I know of any ones that would be a good kill for us?
Yes,
you're pull that back. You're tightening it too much.
Oh.
Alright, well, fellas, okay, I got an idea and I can propose it to you. And it's a little bit dangerous, but I think I have a feeling that's how you roll. Alright, so while Mr. Ruckus here is figuring out any information he might know, I have a suggestion. Now, I've heard you had a little bit of a run-in with the Hounds, okay? So it was like Ivan and friends, right? Marco and all those people on the motorcycles shoot guns really good.
I didn't know that. See, I didn't know what their names were. They were shooting at us.
Yeah, so here's the thing. They actually owe me a couple favors, like really trivial stuff. We can kind of use that as a setup. So, you know, if it's coming from me, they're gonna assume, it's just, you know, it's their buddy Andy. He's calling in that really lame favor we kind of owe him. We can use that to make sure that they're in a specific place in a specific location. Do you get where I'm falling? No, I'm gonna have to spell this out, otherwise it's gonna be bothering me. We set up the location where we know they're going to be, so we can ambush them or just fucking blow it up with explosives.
Wouldn't need to see that coming from a mile away, because I feel like I would.
Yes, but it's coming from me, a non-Sabbat member, an upstanding Camarilla member.
I see.
Wouldn't that, like, blow your upstanding prestige?
Yeah, I'm not saying we do it immediately. I'm just saying it's on the table, as long as my identity's kept, secret enough.
Well, I have a feeling that crazy kung fu lady might see through our ruse very quickly. She seemed like she was quite.
So you set up a backup plan, because they're gonna try to ambush our ambush, so we ambush their ambushes ambush.
Mr. Kaufman, it sounds like you have not had
Friends.
too many run-ins with these folks, have you?
I've had plenty of run-ins. Again, they owe me favors. I've had dealings with them.
Should get the here. Just bring the table up under. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Sorry.
No, like, besides, you've had direct combat experience with them. You kind of know how, their,
Right. We lost all of our...
I'm using big words again. Let me break it down for you, gang. So, their mode of operation is essentially, like, with the motorcycles and stuff like that. We can plan around that. Okay, like, simply put, like, put some, I don't know, like, those police things that they put down on the ground to, like, fuck your tires up in strategic locations, or have, like, some of us hiding out, and as we're, quote-unquote, escaping, then we have our boys pull them out, pop their tires and stuff, put, like, controlled explosives all over the place, like, as in our escape route, as a side, like, like, when they first come in there, like, like, try to shoot them up, or, like, have some explosions go boom, boom, set controlled fires all over the place. You gotta think big. Dominoes.
All right. Well, here's the problem with your plan. Spike strips aren't exactly legal to own, and I'm fairly certain.
Glances at all the fucking homemade explosives and stolen goods and shit in the back of the van.
Right. Well, no, I mean, like, it's probably going to be. Well, maybe. Do you think Miguel would have that?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Just check. Well, outside of getting some spike traps and setting all this fancy stuff up. Do you really think they're going to come at the crack of dawn for this meeting that you're supposed to set them up with?
No, we'll set it up for a later date, and we can potentially get your superiors involved, because I'm sure they would agree with my assessment here that this would be a very, very strong move.
I see. And when you went to, what was it, Mesa? I didn't catch that school. When you went there, did they teach you all this fancy exploding thing?
Yeah, I don't know how to explode stuff. I was in the service, but they kicked me out.
Oh, right.
I assume you ruffians have some idea on how to do this kind of stuff.
Well, you know what? We kind of like blunder our way through a lot of things, to be quite honest.
We keep it pretty simple. It's like, this is flammable, we set it on fire. This explodes, we throw it that way.
Yeah, we try to keep it simple. But, however, I think, and this is just, I know you all don't really think highly of my education. I did drop out of Bible school, but it's you have to understand, I do have a good idea on occasion. Why don't we all just go after where they're sleeping?
Yeah, it's going to be way more fortified than you could possibly imagine.
All right.
Well, I mean,
like,
maybe.
Here's the thing. It's like, of course, like, if we knew where they slept and we could get there, just like...
Also, that's literally the first thing anyone who's going after them would think of, so obviously it's going to be really well defended.
Yeah.
Also, like, I don't know, I still think my plan's a better idea. Even if we can't, like, set up explosives and stuff, it would be trivial to just put, like, a couple boxes of fucking gasoline all over the fucking place that we could just, like, trigger with, like, I don't know, like, shooting it with, like, a fire arrow or something. Like, go old school.
All right, Mr. Kaufman, I'm going to have to halt you on that. Fire is a kind of a bad thing. I don't know if you knew this.
Yes, but if we're far away from it, I'm not saying... Look, getting another migraine here.
Entirely psychosomatic, by the way.
Well, this song is great.
Okay.
Changing.
So what I'm saying is, okay, we rig up this warehouse. We could put some, like, stuff in there so it doesn't look totally fucking super suspicious fuck. So it looks like I actually want them to protect it for a couple hours, okay? We rig it, like, we put, like, some gasoline in some strategic locations in there so it sets up chain reactions of one fire setting off another fire, setting off another fire. And we can even have like, I don't know, like rig up something really simple that'll create like a fucking spark, and have like a pot of open gasoline that'll start the initial fire or something, and then we strategically plan our quote unquote escape route from our quote unquote ambush position, in which we're going to set off further traps along the way. I'm sure our Nosferatu friend here could help us set something up for that.
I'm not particularly interested in tangling with these hounds again. But I'm also intrigued in the idea of getting them out of the way. The thing that would convince me is if we could get some high-grade explosives, like an actual bomb, something that would level whatever building was in there.
I could just turn you up. That's all good.
Oh, all right.
Well, again, I'm also not saying we do this alone. I say we definitely contact your superiors on this, okay?
Sure.
And we see if they would be willing to go along with the plan, or at the very least, like, see if they would like to make use of this particular opportunity that I am proposing.
Sure. So, yeah. So we could contact them, we could let them know, see what they think, see if they might have an inroad to some high-grade explosives. That's what kind of makes it breaks it for me. I don't want to booby trap a place up. I want it switch, boom, gone. And then we clean up the rest if we need to. But that's kind of where I am with this. I don't want it to be I want it to be a foregone conclusion. Is kind of what
The little lady, I think I get what you're saying. You want to blow a thing up and then go in as backup in case plan A fails.
Just to, like, plan A should succeed. Plan B will be there, but it will be mostly running away. After plan A should work, and then like the next step is confirm kills. That's it. I don't want there to be any more of that. I don't want it to be set fire, lock up warehouse, shoot at this, do that. I want it to be press button, problem goes away.
Yeah, it's rarely as simple, and what I'm saying is, like, that is essentially what my plan is. Okay, what I was saying is plan for failure.
Yeah.
And you won't be disappointed. What I'm saying is, like, that is the baseline plan that I proposed at the very start. What I'm saying is, like, in addition to that, we should, cover our bases, have some fire traps, have various traps, like, planted, have an escape route, which we booby trap the hell out of it.
I agree with that. I think that's smart. Romero, I see you mumbling over to yourself over there. What's on your mind?
I was thinking that we should probably avoid dealing with the higher-ups for now. I do happen to know the location of several safe houses, but I don't think that we are quite at the level where we could deal with them yet. Although one of them does stick out to me as rather trivial to kill, and also will provoke a response in one of the other kindred of probably hysteria, which will probably cause some chain reactions.
Well, I'm starting to like the sound of this one. How is this a trivial matter then?
He's a fairly, I wouldn't say weak, but not particularly ingenious neonate by the name of Chad. His vampire spouse, if you would, Stacy, is not exactly stable at the best of times. If we were to kill him, and I know where he lives, I'm certain that she would fly into hysterics.
She?
And a hysterical vampire, well, doesn't really end well.
Well, it sounds like Mark and Andy have some pretty damn good ideas about how we can stir up some trouble in town.
I'm liking this plan already. Okay, so tell me this. Does he have any enemies that we can disguise ourselves as? Kind of be seen walking to the environment in the area. The cogs are already turning here.
Does he go? I don't know off the top of my head. Alright.
I mean, like, that basically that couple has basically sealed off the university campus area as their own personal domain, and they just have stayed neutral from all of the other pretenders. So basically, they've pissed off everyone in the city.
Dress us up as cops.
So I mean, literally, if you dress up as, if you like disguise yourself as any kindred, presumably, that'll, you know.
I can literally just obfuscate us as a coterie or something.
Because like they don't fucking like people trespassing on them, and they like to charge exorbitant fees for people to use the campus area as a hunting ground, because it's a really good hunting ground.
Mm.
You know, there's all these fucking college kids out to party and shit.
Well, that sounds like a pretty damn good plan. So how about do we go to ending this person's undeath?
Well, Goat, I know where he sleeps, so I know his haven and where he hangs out.
Yeah, you don't know his. So you want Chad to be the one, you know, the haven.
Yes.
Right. He's not guaranteed to be there because he rotates.
Well,
you know,
yeah,
especially because he often sleeps with Stacy.
And it doesn't make, like, if we know where he sleeps, we're not going to be able to attack him because we're going to be sleeping.
Well, but where you sleep doesn't necessarily mean you only sleep there.
Yeah.
Like, you do other stuff there as well.
Oh, all right.
Yeah. So basically, it's one of the frat houses, because of course it is.
Of
and
course.
You know that there's basically like this secret access to the attic, and that's where he sleeps.
Alright, do you guys want to go have me scout that place while you guys wait outside, or scout with me under obfuscate as frat boys?
Well, I think I could pull off being a frat boy, but it's totally on you if you think I can pull off a sneak, because, well, quite frankly, I haven't been too good at that.
Our track record's not so great.
His mastery over the arts of the shadow should be sufficient enough to cover all of us, as long as you don't do something stupid.
Again, track record, not sparkling.
Well, you know, I have faith in you.
Yeah, Andy
It's
Kaufman's
misplaced.
got faith
Yeah,
in
I
him.
just got... Rictus just kind of looks at him like he's crazy.
Why don't you handle it? I think that's for the best.
I'll go along with him. I'm pretty good at noticing things.
Okay.
Alright, so I'll take him with me, and you two can guard the outside car and stuff.
Yeah.
Be the getaway in case we need it.
All right,
Make sure our
and
wheels
back
are
up.
still on there.
I will drive the getaway car.
Alright, fantastic.
So
Looking
you're
over.
driving the van full of illegal stockpiled weapons and shit to the campus.
I mean, I can steal us a car.
Yeah,
if we need to.
let's buy a 24 pack on our way just in case.
24 pack of what? Coors Light?
Get some Natty Light.
Like the cheapest
Yeah.
like fucking swill we can
Some
find.
Milwaukee's Best. Some Keystone.
Keystone Light, okay. That's like what?
It'd be like $5.
For 24?
Oh, well, let me double check, but I'm pretty
Well,
sure.
I mean, it is 90s money.
Actually, no. Get glass bottles and then water it down by half.
Keystone Light 24 pack
No.
price. Let's see here.
Probably only a
I'm
couple
getting bulk
bucks.
prices now. Kaboons delivers.
I'll just make it $10.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I think the price is getting a little.
The average price for a 24 pack of domestic varies from $21.98 to $14.62. That's 2019, so $14.62 because it is the cheap shit.
Alright, $15 then. Also, Andy, are you going to contribute your money to the pile of cash in the back of the van?
No, because OSHA, they're supposed to provide me with protective equipment.
No, from your resources dots.
Yeah, I will. Why not?
It's 5,000. There you go.
He's a team player.
He's a team player. So you pull up to the campus. It's about 2:30 a.m. So it's kind of starting to die down, but there's still a lot of drunk-ass college students wandering around, going to nearby bars and clubs and shit. As you pull up and you decide to park in one of those free parking spaces, alongside the road, you see a bunch of drunk kids with their hats on the side, just chanting "Cop Alpha." What was the motto again? It was God and the ladies, bro. And then they just start shambling over back towards their frat house. Kappa Alpha is the frat house that Chad in particularly sleeps with. No homo.
Yeah, so as like a preamble, I'm gonna use passion on myself.
To what?
To dull my emotions. So that I can resist any kind of frenzying, because I have a feeling it's incoming.
Alright, I flip on a disguise for us, so...
Alright, roll obfuscate.
Roll that. Shit. Let me get a redo on that.
Well, you can't attempt it for the rest of the scene if you fail.
You can't?
No. It's
Shit.
once per scene.
Use a willpower,
Unless
right?
for 3.
Shit.
Unless you want to specifically borrow somebody's face. Like if you want to borrow those 4 frat boys' faces, but that can cause issues unless you manage to get them away from the frat house.
Your hand is gone. Look at this technology.
Shit.
This is how good my
Oh,
obfuscate
whoops.
is.
Forgot to change myself to Andy. Alright, so I basically just Xanaxed myself.
For a week.
Yeah.
Jesus.
You can limit successes, so obviously I limit it down to 1 hour.
1 hour. Okay.
For the next hour, I'm basically on Xanax.
Yeah. So Rictus, you're not able. You failed to generate just something on the dot, but you can try to steal somebody's particular a particular face.
Did any of them, like, pass out or something?
No, they're drunk as hell.
Just
but
just literally give me Richard's face.
they're like doing the slow, like the lean on each other, walking towards a frat house.
Now you all need to be careful. These are college kids, meaning
Now-
that they're not very smart nor intelligent in any capacity. So
Now,
you
what
got to be
time is
kind
it?
and be careful.
What time is it?
It's 2:30 a.m.
It's about 2:30 a.m.
2:30 a.m. I'd imagine there are some people that were passed out by now. Just went a little too hard.
You want to just look around for passed out people?
Yeah, basically.
She's got 6 appearance times.
All right, give me. Yeah, she does.
Wow.
That like.
Stacy or
originally
Stacy's mom?
when GoFlux. No.
Stacy's mom.
Yeah, because I'm reusing this character. GoFlux had her appear in a campaign where we were a Sabbat pack attacking a city, and then it's like, hey, wait a second. But then when we found files on them, we saw that her sire was this NPC in another game, which was this Toreador Ancilla with 6 appearance,
Wow.
6 out of 5. It's like, whoa, hang on. So it's fucking her. It's like, yeah, Stacy's mom has got it going on. And
It took them like 5 minutes to get it, and I was just
fucking
like,
hated it. Fuck
yeah,
you.
it was great.
Alright. So, if you're gonna look around for passed out, drunk people, give me a wits alertness roll.
All right.
Everyone
Can I
does.
have
You're gonna
my buddy help, because I don't really have that.
You said you want us to do You want us to do a wits alertness?
Are you with?
No,
are
I
we
want
with?
Anton.
Oh,
I
we're
want
not-
Anton to do it, because
So
not-
everybody
we're not-
that's gonna be searching.
There
We're
we
not
go.
with
Andy's
them.
good
Yeah.
at this.
Are you? did
Andy's
you go
got
with
it.
Alright, Andy, you find you don't find any that are passed out, but you
We
find
got 5
some-
successes.
But you find yeah, well, hang on. You find 4 that are taking a piss behind a building, and there's also a passed out, and then there's also a passed out girl they have propped up against a dumpster. These guys look like they're sober, but
Classy.
their backs are
Yeah, I was gonna say synchronized pissing and then guy.
Yes. No homo.
They're like, come
I
on,
mean, no
bro.
homo
But they're like,
because yeah.
sword fighting.
Yeah, well, that and they have. Yeah, don't cross the seas, bro. We're totally gonna date rape that girl, bro. Yeah, I want a little spit roasted. Just Don't make the balls.
My name is Brock Turner,
okay,
and I
bro?
totally intend.
No, so just,
All right, so in order to pass as a frat boy, I'm going to boost my strength to 5, and then and
bro, I'm taking Trem, bro.
No, I'm going to sneak up on them. And how many of them are there?
4.
There are 4 plus the girl, or 4 including the girl?
4 plus the girl. The girl is date rape.
She's like done.
She's knocked out. Yeah, they're just empty.
Yeah, no, Smiley's a bad, not Smiley, Rictus is a bad person, but like, he's not a bad enough person to allow something like that to happen, assuming that it hasn't already happened. So, I'm going to sneak up on them, and, like, drain each of them of 3 or 4 blood points each, enough to make them pass out.
How are you going to do that without them noticing?
I have Obfuscate. And they're frat boys, and they probably don't have very high wits alertness, and they probably don't have very high willpower.
They're paying attention to each other.
Oh god.
Yeah, but they probably don't have very high willpower, meaning I can vanish from the mind's eye.
Or do you want to, like, actually try to coordinate something? Because you have the fucking, you know, Mr. President headset. Well, more like construction headsets.
Well,
I'll
Ryan, I can throw him into a frenzy.
Or you can all 4 of you sneak up and synchronize, give them some suck.
I mean, that would work, because I can make us all invisible, or effectively invisible.
Synchronized sucking.
Yes.
SS.
Spread the blood and piss across the streams of dominance. Bro!
Holy shit, bro, you gotta get that checked out! Did you sleep with Stacy?
Bro, it was totally worth it though, wasn't it?
Bruh.
Oh Christ.
Alright, so everybody
cool.
down for the sneaking
Sneaking
thing?
suck.
The sneaking synchronized sucking.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's cool.
Alright, give me that obfuscate for everybody. Alright, so Rictus just
we're invisible.
Alright, so Rictus just motions for all of you to just follow him, and he just walks calmly. He doesn't try to, like, you know, crouch walk, sneak around, Metal Gear. No, you all just
He's
walk
just
up.
strolling.
And he strolls right behind one of the frat boys, and then he looks at you and motions for you to do the same.
All right, and we nod and we just go for it. Yeah, exactly. It's a little, just like I slurp it like I'm slurping out of a Coors Light.
Red is
strength, yeah.
Strength, right? Yeah. Okay.
Yep. All right. Anything you fuckers want to spend blood on, since you're already full? You can blood buff.
Yeah, I was gonna blood buff.
Probably a good idea.
My blood buff my dex and my stam.
Yeah, I
actually no. I'm gonna do strength because I just realized I have an AK and my strength is 2.
I'll blood buff my strength as high as I can go.
I'm gonna blood buff stamina.
But so leaves you with 1.
What's that?
So leaves you with 1 blood
Yeah. Yeah.
to spend.
Both of us, or
No, just Rictus.
Yeah, you guys
Okay.
should go back to full blood, by the way, because we're feeding while we're doing that.
Well, Alexandra is not going to go to full because she only has 1 strength.
yeah,
Oh yeah, okay.
Depending for
That's
I'll just
fine.
give you a dex. Alright,
Okay.
so you bite down and you savor down the rich vitae of these young bucks. Kind of to your surprise, they taste clean.
Do any of us gain humanity for stopping a date rape from occurring?
Yeah, roll a conscience. Everyone. Difficulty 8.
Yeah. All right. Humanity. What's that again?
Mark passes. Andy passes.
What was it again? Conscious 3.
Conscience.
Okay.
Difficulty 8.
Oh boy, I have 7 humanity now.
Nope.
Nope. You. Oh well, look at you. You have 3 humanity. You have more humanity than your agenda.
Coming in with that conspiracy.
Facts and logic.
Facts and logic.
Sabbat massacres liberals.
Oh my god.
All right. Okay,
What I
passed out. So now there's 5 people passed out in this alleyway.
could I?
Yeah, I'm going to
into the pools of their combined urine.
Yeah, I'm just gonna move the girl to somewhere that she's not going to get date raped by someone else who passes by.
Well,
Yeah.
I was
Like
thinking,
like
could
where?
I like
Just
feed,
feed her into the
don't-
dumpster.
could
Oh my god!
Oh jeez, could I feed her some of my blood to kind of like wake her up? Would that work?
Bad
Yeah,
idea.
you can
That's a
try.
bad
Ghoul
idea.
her.
I need more ghouls. Like,
Yeah, but this is.
We're about to
This
go
is-
into a
This
mission.
is someone.
Oh god, I got another headache. Oh god.
We're about to go into a
you're-
mission right now. Can you wait before you start getting yourself a bunch of...
I just want to, I want to wake her up and tell her to go home. Like, this is the best out that I got.
How
Like,
about
And then
we
she can
wait
come-
until the
so then she
mission's
comes
done, then
back
you
for
can-
you later.
Like, I
Like the
care
lost
about
puppy.
young... I care about young ladies. It's actually part of my trait. Let's get the mission done first, then come back and be heroes.
Or where
All
do
right.
you
Well,
want to put her then?
I'm gonna steal for each of us one of their faces, except Alexandra because she's probably more comfortable as a girl. So I'll just steal that girl's face.
So you're just gonna take their faces? Or are you gonna do anything to find out who they are?
Yeah, I'm gonna
I'll
check
do
their
it.
wallets and shit.
I'm
But,
I'm just gonna Isaac Chaos, my guy.
All right, you can do that.
I am a
Okay.
Malkovian.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Malkovian. Let me see. So what does that do? You determine their nature.
amongst other things.
It's basically whatever like chaos theory shit you want to pull
Oh, but she'd be,
essentially.
like, she'd
And
have
that's
my
difficulty 9
blood.
because these are complete
She,
strangers.
she wouldn't, and I
No,
could
that's
suggest her to
they're
do
not.
whatever.
It's
She's
not
also
how it
drunk.
works.
That's if I'm doing something like determining their like true natures and stuff like that.
Oh,
For
okay.
other stuff, it's also a variable difficulty, but it's variable on
Even
how
if
much
she
information
did,
you're going to give
there's
me.
not
Sure,
a
you just
likelihood
need, like,
that
a
they'd show up
50%
anyway,
of
because the
All right, let's see.
ground is
And I'm gonna GM
like the
roll
police aren't
something.
going to come because it's territory. They might get like campus security or something.
Jesus.
You see these 4 young men standing next to each other with a bigger, buffer, chatter-looking man sitting cross-legged in front of a chair. Bro, you guys gotta bring me some broad, okay? A
Somewhat.
blonde, right? An actual blonde this time, not one that's actually died, okay? Yeah, bro. Yeah. Okay, bro. Cause like, Brad isn't feeling too good tonight. He got some food poisoning, brah. So he's in the hospital, brah. What do you mean, Chad? What were you? No. Just fucking go get her. Okay, Chad. That's what I thought. And then you see the young men file away as the last one picks up a bottle of Rohypnol from the desk.
Jeez.
Chad.
All right. So Alexandra, you want to pretend to be passed out?
What's the situation again?
He is looking to date rape someone, possibly literally, possibly only to feed on, and he's the guy that we need to kill. And these 4 were basically gathering food for him.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sloppy seconds, brah.
Yeah. Sloppy fifths, bro.
And he's just there, right? He's just in like.
You want to, if you're going to eat a sandwich, you just prefer that someone didn't have their dick in it, you know.
Right.
Yeah, but brah, it was Chad, so that's an honor. No homo.
Oh, good
No
God.
homo. Fucking Chad. But yeah, so basically, Alexander, you can go disguised as this random blonde chick, and the rest of us can be disguised each as one of these guys, and we can just say that the 4th one is off crushing puh.
Where these guys go?
These guys are like minions of Chad, who's
Right.
a
And they
Cameral Vampire.
they just left,
I'm
right?
throwing them in. No,
Well, they're
we
passed
we
out.
blocked them.
They're passed
But
out
we
in a
look like
pile-
them.
in a pool of their own piss.
Yeah,
I just throw them into the dumpster so nobody stumbles across
Wait,
them.
no,
also-
okay, no. Let me get it straight. Like, did Andy figure out that this was orders from Chad?
Yeah, Andy looked into
Yes,
their.
he used magical bullshit.
Right. So you're just gonna carry me in, and I'm just gonna
Yes,
be like
as
slumped over.
if you were unconscious
Right.
and like being date rape.
Perfect. Yes. Okay. No, I get it. Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
We probably won't let you actually get.
No, I wouldn't let it happen. This is just so that we can get close to Chad, and it's like we get
Obviously.
there, and then we just
exactly.
fucking just
Precisely.
fuck 'em up.
Also, with these 4 dudes, I'm going to make it so that when they wake up, they'll notice that they're touching each other's wieners.
My cousin and I touched weed.
Because it's like the tweet. Because
You
it's
do that, and you get one last flash of like chaos eyes, where this isn't gonna be the first time this happened.
Bro, your muscles are so fucking sexy, bro. Like, no homo. I just want to rub my dick all over your abs, bro. Like, no homo, bro.
Well, like Chad was considering one of these guys to be one of his like lieutenant slash ghouls slash herd because.
Which one is that? Because I'll impersonate that one, because when we get there, I'm basically going to be like, yo, bro! Give him, like, a bro hug, and basically stake him out immediately.
Well, you got to be more differential than that. You don't know if Chad would let you bro hug him.
Here's another question, though.
Oh, that's true.
If they used Rehypnol to send somebody out, and then Chad was going to feed on them, wouldn't he drug himself?
Yeah, but it's about time for him to sleep anyway.
I see. All right.
In any case, names. What kind of like Chad names other than Brad? Because Brad's already taken. Thad. What else? Chad. What do you think?
Let's see.
Kyle.
Tyler.
Yeah, Kyle.
Blade. Laser. Blazer.
No, it would be like Tad, Thad, fucking Kyle and Tyler.
Alright, so Thad, Kyle, Tyler.
Or Chip.
And the fourth one is, and the fourth one is Grazer. And Todd, yeah, Todd. Todd is way better. Todd with 1D.
Single D.
1D Todd.
Bro, that's more than I have, bro.
Thaddeus Chattington the douche.
Yeah, Kyle is the one with the... Was Monster Energy even a thing in the 90s? I don't think so.
I don't remember.
Let me look it up. I'm actually curious. No, it's 2002.
Then he'd be drinking Mountain Dew instead.
Yeah, he'd be drinking like Mountain Dew, Red Bull.
Baja Blast.
Yeah.
No, Tab.
And punching
Tab. Or some Surge.
Did you fucking take my Jewel, Mom? I'm not fucking addicted.
Great. Give me that manipulation performance. Is going to be difficulty 7.
Is that for everyone or just?
No, just for your disguiser man. All right.
Wait,
so you all look.
Performance or
no,
was it?
Yeah, performance or subterfuge, whichever.
Okay, let me add 2 more.
Yeah, you
fucking nailed it.
You all look exactly like them, and even if you don't get their mannerisms and shit exactly right, it'll come across anyway.
And I get their voices too.
What do we call the Layla?
Who cares, right?
Yeah. Fucking jeez, bro.
Who cares what she got?
All right, so that scene passes, so your blood buffs expire, unfortunately. You make yourselves up to the Alpha Kappa frat house.
We just blood buff just so we can be like, hey, we're super strong. Oh.
Yeah. The smell of cheap beer and sweat and just a little bit of semen washes over you as you walk in. There's some loud thumping shitty and Baser, who's watching the door, says, "All right, freshies, yeah, you can go upstairs. Chad's waiting for you. Nice catch."
Thanks, bro.
Hey, bro, where's Grazer?
Oh, dude, you won't believe it, bro. He, like, went out there, and he's just absolutely crushing puss, bro. Holy shit.
Really?
Yeah, bro.
Roll manipulation, empathy. Difficulty 5.
Chud.
That sounds kind of weird, bro, but he was supposed to come back to Chad. Oh,
Bro,
you guys should have stopped him, but whatever, bro. Just Chad will deal with it.
Sorry, bro. She started trying to run, dude.
Oh, well, yeah, can't let that happen. He slaps your ass on the way out as you walk upstairs.
No homo.
No homo.
That's their frat saying, no homo, like in Latin.
E pluribus homo.
Ex-homo.
Yeah, ex-homo. Alright, so you go upstairs, and it's, the upstairs section is much more organized than the rest. It's actually like this long, carpeted area leading to this, basically a throne. The walls are lined...
Right before we walk in, I'm gonna blood buff again, just so that I can have strength.
Yeah, and there's portraits of famous frat members, most of which suspiciously look like Chad. Yeah. Dead pirate Chad Roberts. Yeah, that sort of shit. And Chad's there, and there's Thad standing next to him. You can look, so you pledges aren't that bad after all, but hey, wait a second, one of you's missing.
Oh, sorry, bro. He just, he got into, these two chicks, and he's just, absolutely crushing puss.
Yeah, he's crushing mad puss. I mean, it ain't quality puss, but it's puss, bruh.
Well, I thought I told him to come back, bruh.
He's gonna be back. She's just struggling a little bit, bruh.
Give me a
Threatened to call a lawyer.
Give me a manipulation of etiquette.
I have 5
etiquette.
dice in that.
Yeah, or empathy or expression, whatever.
I'll do empathy. Oh, let's see.
I'll help.
Let me see if Chad sees through your house of. Let's see if Chad realizes you've turned this fraternity into a house.
To a house
okay,
of lies.
It's okay if we fail. We're just gonna say, okay, bro. It was a puss, bro.
He kind of gives you this look like, I don't fucking believe you, but whatever.
He was a dude, bro.
Alright, let's see this chick.
Alright, so she's like a hot blonde chick now, so...
Well,
I dump her unceremoniously.
She's like a freshman, so she looks like, she's barely 18, if that.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Yeah. Jesus Christ.
Oh, Christ, Ryan.
Well, I mean, this dude's a fucking... pedophile, probably. I mean, he's fucking part of the satanic cult that runs the world, so...
Oh my god. You don't know that.
That's a different podcast, Ryan.
No, he could be an infernalist. Anyway. Alright, brah. Just hand her over.
Alright, I just kind of let her slump over in front of him because, whatever, I don't care about her.
Alright, Alexander, give me a stamina self-control to not, flinch or anything as you fall to the ground.
I'm gonna use passion on him.
On her.
Zer.
Zim. Merman.
Chad?
Stamina self-control.
Oh, you're using a passion on Alexandra. Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna
so that
dull
she
him.
can ignore the pain.
Of living.
Okay.
That
Roll
too.
for it.
Might be even more success because difficulty's based on humanity rating.
Okay, well, in that case...
Should probably lower it to, an hour.
Yeah, I'll lower it to
1 hour.
Yeah.
Right, yeah, Chad just... Yeah, in that case, it's basically automatic. Alexandra, you just feel deadened inside, which means you don't react at all as you just thump to the ground.
Alright.
Chad's like, bro, gotta be careful with the goods. The fuck's wrong with you, bro? We gotta respect women. He says.
Oh, bro, I'm sorry, bro.
Yeah, bro. He flexes a little as he picks her up in a fireman carry. All right, bro. I'll throw her down if you guys are up for some sloppy seconds.
Sure, bro.
Oh, good God.
And he walks to this room behind the.
Who am I being carried by right now?
Slams the door shut.
Chad.
I'm being
Chad.
carried by Chad. Alright.
Do we follow him?
No. Chad doesn't want you to, and he's got Thad over there standing, just staring at you guys down.
Does he have any
He
other...
Alright, so I'm going...
Richard up and down, and then he looks his
Hey,
left
guys.
a little.
So, guys, do you want me to pull some fucking ballsy shit and try to invisible us?
I'm gonna cause a distraction. I'm gonna cause a...
successes, I can render it so that
I want to cause a
so that they
distraction.
forget that we were here.
I want to cause a distraction first.
Well, the distraction won't help. It's based on their wits alertness.
I
What's
can actually
Chad's
fuck with
wits
that.
alertness?
You don't know.
I need to roll against it.
Oh, 6.
Okay.
Alright,
I
what are you
can,
trying to do, Andy?
Alright, so we have 2 options here. I can either... Okay, so are there other frat boys besides us and Big Boy here?
Not on this floor yet.
I could go upstairs and cause a massive ruckus then if there's more frat boys up there.
They're downstairs.
Yeah, there's no
Oh.
need right now. Let me just see if this works first.
Alright, well, what I can do is I can make this guy see shadows in the corners of his eyes that might fuck with his dice pools a little bit. Might make him a little bit more paranoid and just basically be like, oh no, I'm just seeing stuff, brah.
Okay, well, you try to vanish from the mind's eye and you become this indistinct ghost-like figure in the eyes of that.
What's his willpower?
More than 2.
I'm gonna supplement his roll with my with the haunting.
Okay.
So I'm gonna spend a blood. Let's see, manipulation, subterfuge.
Difficulty is 5.
Alright, now I'm
Alright,
gonna
so
back...
for the rest of the night, he sees like shadows and like things in the corner of his eyes that aren't actually there. It's all in his mind.
Alright, let
So
me
hopefully-
roll to see what he does. Richard, are
So-
you going to try to do anything?
So hopefully Mark.
Richard is being very quiet right now because Richard does not exactly have the performance, or he has also got an accent. That would just give everything away. So no.
No, that's actually
I gave
taken
you his
care of.
voice.
Yeah, that's taken care of.
Oh.
Yep. Whenever
like,
I
as you
obfuscate
walked
someone,
in
if
and
I
you
do
bumped into
well, then I
someone,
can give
it's-
you a voice.
Yeah.
All right.
And in any case, he starts looking at, oh shit, Chad, I think there's something spooky going on here. Alexandra, you feel yourself be dropped like a sack of potatoes as Chad kicks the door out.
Good thing I can't
What-
feel anything. Can I?
He didn't see me, so I'm completely invisible to him.
I'd like to.
No,
I'd like
you're
to.
an indistinct. Yeah. Okay. Whatever.
Yeah.
What were you saying, Alexandra?
I'd like to blood buff my strength again.
Okay.
Yeah, just as high as I can make it go.
In one turn, that's
Yeah.
up to 4.
All right.
That's up to.
3 blood
and what do you
points
do
to get
as
up
you fall to the
to.
ground?
3 blood points to get up there. Yeah, that's fine.
You want to try to do anything while Chad's turning around?
On the floor, turn around. Blood buff my strength. Things. Huh. I'm gonna hold. I'm gonna hold to see how things develop from here.
All right. So you see Chad kick open the door. He's like, "What the hell's going on here, Thad? Bro, there's like some fucking spooky. Those kids just disappeared, bro. They're like these indistinct figures over there, bro. The fuck are you talking about, bro? Bro, I think they're like those ugly dudes, bro. Oh fuck." Chad starts to reach for his cell phone.
Oh, can I enact from when I held?
What do you mean? What do you want to do?
Like, so I held my action. Can I, now that I see him going for his cell phone, can I act?
Yeah. What do you want to do?
I want to knock that cell phone out of his hand.
Give me a dex brawl.
Okay. Dex brawl 3 and nothing. Okay. Do. I'll use a willpower just to. Can I do
Not
that?
bot.
Not
Yes.
botch. Yeah.
Yes.
All right, you try to slap the thing out of his hands. Like, oh shit! Roll initiative.
All right.
Should I try to stake him, or...
Well, no, you've lost surprise.
That was what, wits? What was
It's
that?
1d10 plus your wits rating plus your dex rating.
Okay.
3.
There we go.
Okay.
Oh, but it already put my name on there. Okay, cool.
All right, Chad goes first.
Don't I get PC
Off.
privilege?
Oh yeah, what's your bonus?
+7.
Yeah, then actually, yeah, you go ahead because you have a better bonus than him.
Alright.
So what do you do?
I'm gonna stake this dude from invisibility.
Alright, are you gonna just run up to him and stake him from the front?
Preferably from, like, the side, because you're less likely to be armored there.
Okay. Roll, just Dex melee.
Yeah. Alright, so... can staking go down to 5, or is it limited to 6?
No, it's limited to 6.
Okay, that's what I
But
thought.
like if you're gonna throw it or something, or if there are
Yeah.
extenuating circumstances.
Alright.
Okay, rolling for Chad. What's your strength again?
5 right now.
Okay, yeah, so you stake him out. Rip Chad. Dad's like, oh shit! And he starts shouting, and he's starts shouting for help, and he tries to lash out at Mark.
Can I talk during this turn, or...
Well, no, you just run up and stake him.
Yeah, I was just
That kind of
wondering if I
thing's
could
very
roll
offensive.
Intimidate against him to get him to shut up.
It's alright.
Well, I don't think it's gonna matter because he's bloodbound to Chad.
It's alright. I got a plan for him.
Oh my god!
Did Thad just botch?
Yes, Thad just double bots. So Thad just tries to turn around, and basically he trips on himself. He basically trips, like falls against the wall, and then a heavy ass trophy lands and hits him on the head, and he slumps over, knocked the fuck. Wow, that could have ended really poorly.
Wow.
You hear someone shout out, "Hey Chad, everything okay, brah?"
I steal his appearance and voice.
Alright, roll for that real quick.
Alright.
Alright, you have to spend blood to raise your appearance to... Well, it doesn't matter. Yeah, you steal his voice.
Because I'm stealing his blood as well.
Yeah. Alright, so... What do you shout?
Cha, bro, it's all cool! That bitch was just making some noise! No, wait, no, he respects women, never mind. I just remembered. No, it's all cool, bro! I'm just crushing some puh!
Give me a manipulation, whatever social stat you have difficulty for.
Can I help by calling
You
down?
just want to make like moany noises
yeah,
and shit?
just yeah.
Yeah, sure, give me manipulation.
Bro, I just got those fucking 6 successes, my dude.
It's
Okay,
crushing.
bro.
Empathy is
Let me know if you need to hold a fill, bro.
Just kidding, but just kidding.
Unless.
Christ.
Yeah, and then Alexander
Christ.
does like a really just starts fake work.
Oh shit. Jesus Christ, man.
Chad is now.
Wow.
She's making the noises, but her face is like absolutely. She's like almost retching while she's doing it.
It's not the first time she does this.
I'm picking
You guys see Mark pull down his bandana, revealing this horrific maw full of teeth, and he bites down on Chad and sucks him off.
Oh.
In the most sexual possible
is it like
way.
directly on his penis?
Yes.
No.
No.
Unfortunately for him.
Alright, so now what? Chad's at your mercy, bro.
Do we want to take him somewhere else and interrogate him, or do we want me to diablerize him?
Let me use my eyes on him first. So I say we cart him away.
All right. So what we'll do is
just desiccate him.
what the disguise will be on me. Fucking shit. I can disguise 3 people at once. So
Why
me,
disguise?
Chad.
So question: why disguise? Why not just make yourself invisible and just carry him?
What do you mean? Because fucking
Could you make him invisible and carry him?
I can make 3 people invisible.
Okay, well, gang, how about this? I just make everybody just have a really wicked...
That's three in addition to myself.
Fellas, I could just make them have a wicked rager downstairs, and by the end of it, they're not going to remember anything.
Could you just make Kim invisible? Like
I could make myself, Thad, Chad, and one more person invisible.
All right, just make me into a frat bro. Just make me into a frat bro. I'll go downstairs and make sure that they won't remember any of this.
Well, I mean, we're already kind of scot-free. Like, just make Chad and Thad invisible.
Well, we have to get out of the house.
Yeah, we have to get out without, arousing the suspicion of a bunch of frat boys who are wondering why a trucker and a librarian and a bunch of other people are.
Oh, are we not disguised anymore?
Yeah, we're limited.
No, I can only disguise 3 people other than myself at a time.
Is that including the invisibility?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
I get you.
And my powers can be affecting a total
what I'm saying is disguise
other than me.
I see.
Disguise me as a frat boy.
All right, easy.
All right, roll it.
Or you could just, make multiple trips.
Yeah, I mean, I can.
Yeah, there's that.
It sounds like somebody doesn't like to walk out with just a bag of groceries.
All right, so while he's causing the distraction, I'll walk out with Chad and Thad, and fucking Richard, because he's strong enough to actually carry Thad.
Yeah.
And then I'll walk back in and pick up Alexandra and Gandhi.
So my frat boy is gonna basically throw down the 24 pack, open it up, and then turn the music up, saying, "Let's fucking party, bros!" And I'm going to use Voice of Madness.
Jesus.
No. That's a.
As he starts singing Smash Mouth.
No.
Smash Mouth hasn't come out yet.
Oh, 90s. He might. What was it? When did their first album come out? Walking on the Sun. It wasn't. That's not what it's called. It's like Fushu Man. Fushu.
Oh wait, no. Smash Mouth is actually from 1994 present. So
yeah.
Yes.
Boom.
So not the song that you're thinking of. I don't think.
Yeah, you could do Beer Goggles. You could do Walking on the Sun.
No, All Starred is 1999. So yes.
Really?
Yeah, there we go.
Is it 1999?
Somebody once told me.
Oh, I thought it was like 2002 or something.
Nope.
That might have been when Shrek came out.
Established.
Oof.
Because like some executive was like, "Oh, what do the kids like?" All right.
Christ.
So let's see that.
Oh, they fucking turn up, bro.
That is 4 people. So 4 of these bros start flipping the fuck out.
Turn the fuck up, dude.
All right. Some people start to panic and stampede out of the frat house. Give me a wits roll to not get fucking crushed. Richard and Mark.
Wits what? I'm sorry?
Wits alertness.
Gotcha.
Would dexterity apply?
No.
Willpower, dude.
Yeah, willpower, I guess.
Don't you have any alertness?
No.
What kind of Nazi are you? Alright, you willpower.
He's a sneak, not a Nazi.
Alright, well, you managed to avoid that. You managed to avoid anybody bumping into you as they run the fuck. Or rather, somebody does bump into you, Mark, but they don't really notice, and you don't get knocked over or anything. Eventually, the frat house is mostly clear, and you hear the campus popo start to roll up.
We need to bounce, boys.
But yeah, I mean that should take minutes, and we were just walking out, then walking back in and grabbing the other two. So
the campus popo was really nearby. It's almost like Chad controls the campus popo.
Chad didn't have any
way
to
him on
order
hand in case some kind of illegal activity that he doesn't want to happens at his frat house.
Well, I'm still posing as Chad, so I wait for them to show up and say that there was nothing wrong and somebody was just partying too hard.
You hear Chad's phone start to ring. It's Stacy.
Look, listen, bitch.
It's a good thing that I can pass the voice through technology.
Yep.
So I answer.
Listen, bitch, I'm breaking up with you. I found a hoe that's way better than you.
Oh my god.
Chad, what the fuck is
Break
going
up with her.
Oh, don't worry, babe. It was just some frat boys. They were partying a little too hard, bro.
Okay, do you want me to call out the campus police?
Oh yeah, I was just gonna tell him to go back, but you're always a smart one, babe.
Roll manipulation empathy.
Go, Team Ventru.
Yeah, of course I am. And she just, it's like, all right, we'll see you tomorrow, babe. And the police just like, woo, just goes back to her door.
they
like
sad woo
ignoring
away.
all the frat boys like stampeding each other.
We don't
shit.
get to beat people up.
They get back into their minivan with their long thing. Here's what you could do. You could go get that passed out girl and give them the campus police.
We just left the girl in that alleyway.
Yeah, no, but we're still close enough. Like, we could get the girl.
Oh, you want to grab her on the way out?
Oh, we want human traffic? All right.
No, I mean, like, if we wanted her to get home.
Chad will drop her off because he's a fucking well-known woman respecter.
Yeah, he is, because otherwise his fraternity would have been shut down.
I was saying is, like, if you can catch campus police, they do, like, escort.
Yeah, Chad will be like bring her over and be like, yo, bro, I found this girl like passed out. I think somebody tried to roofie her, but like I didn't see anybody around, so.
Yeah, the campus officer just kind of looks at Chad like he knows exactly what happened, but is like, thank you, Chad. We'll make sure she gets home safe.
Thanks, bro.
Right, they just put her in the campus police car.
By the way, do I have a line to my mentor?
Yeah, you have a phone number.
Yeah, I basically I assume it's a secure number, right?
Yeah.
I let him know that that Chad is dead and that if he wants to, we should put an impersonator in.
We're kind of short on manpower for that.
I was just saying, like, if he wants to, we could, or I could try to impersonate him, but I'm not that well versed on him.
You're not good enough.
Yeah.
Just leave it alone. Let him vanish without a trace. Stacy will fill in the blanks for us.
Plus, she'll probably freak out.
Oh,
Exactly.
Like we should totally put a bunch of stuff on his computer.
That's why killing her like immediately isn't a great idea, because if she starts panicking and freaking out, then she'll piss off everyone.
Right. So Alexandra and Andy, you're able to basically just walk out of the frat house.
Oh right, I actually do want to plant shit on his computer because I have computers 3.
There you go.
All right. So you drop Chad off in the van.
Yeah, and then I go on his computer and I put a bunch of fucked up shit on it.
Okay, that you happen to have.
I mean,
Dude,
He has a
I'm not
floppy
questioning
he
it.
just carries around.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, guys, I can we can combine Mark's disguising powers with my powers of just being able to know really obscure shit about him, since we have him like literally right there and like at our mercy, and I could potentially pose as Chad hiding somewhere for Stacy.
oh god. All right,
I'm
let's do
not
the
dead,
Eyes
bro.
of Chaos. Do your Eyes of Chaos thing and see if we can learn anything that he's actually done that we could put on there.
All right, so all right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to use Auspics on him first.
What kind of aspects?
We're gonna read his aura first.
Okay. That's perception empathy.
Alrighty.
What's your aspects rating?
2.
2. Alright, difficulty 8. Okay, so you've got 3 successes.
He got 4.
No.
No.
Oh right,
difficulty
sorry,
12.
because it's 7. I thought they were all 8s.
Alright, so you know it's a pale aura, because of course it is. And right now he's just got this mottled shifting colors. Because he's confused and angry.
Yeah, I bet he is.
Alright, times for Eyes of Chaos then.
Eyes of Chaos.
That's a fun one. Oh, So while he's doing that, I guess I'll discuss with the other two, because now Rictus is basically out of ideas and is just gonna follow them.
I'll,
So I figure we'll talk about what to do next.
why don't we call, Blessed be his blood, and, or whoever. They seem to want us to check in whenever we do anything, so, it might be a good idea to call them.
Alright, let's get Ezekiel on speaker.
Probably won't be
As
Ezekiel, probably be, like...
As awful as it'll sound.
Well, you don't have Ezekiel's number, you have Fred's number.
Yeah, I'll just call Fred.
Close enough.
What's up?
Hi. Yeah, we're calling to debrief.
Well, you gotta meet me at the place then.
Okay, we'll meet you at the place then.
I'll be waiting.
Cool.
That was a simple
Beep.
conversation.
Yeah, because otherwise, if this shit's being tracked, you know, or recorded.
All right.
Unless it's an emergency, like, oh, we need help now. We're at location.
Yeah. So, I mean, we did the work. I think we're entitled to decisions. So we can go meet dude at the place. But I know you're talking about maybe we could, you could diablerize this guy if you wanted to. I think that's on the table. Or we can interrogate him. Or we could hand him over if that's what they want. Or, because maybe they take care of breaking down this dude's willpower and then give it back to us. Who knows?
Yeah. Okay, gang. I got some interesting news about that actually. Okay, gang.
All right.
We should let me deoperarize him.
All right.
Because he has, I can extract his information, I think, a little bit more easily.
Do we want to soften him up first, make it easier?
Shouldn't be a problem for me.
Okay, your funeral.
All right. I you suspiciously, Andy, and you can tell that he thinks he knows why you're going to diablerize, why you specifically want to diablerize him.
And Richard has absolutely nothing to add to this conversation. He's just...
Yeah, this is just the best option all around, I think. Besides, I'll be able to impersonate him much, much better.
Sounds like a win-win to me, buddy. Why don't you get in there and get yourself a nice suck off that big old man?
Hell yeah. Alright, let's do this. Haven't had a good dinner meal in a while.
I ate those food. Garfield. Fucking Garfield. Alright, so you're all sitting in the van in the middle of campus.
Yeah.
And are you going to drive a particular place?
Should we go meet with the guy then?
Well, do we want to stop, or is he gonna eat him to go?
Yeah,
Or?
you want to do it on the go?
Yeah, I'll just eat him in the fucking back of the van.
Yeah, do you want to resolve that now?
Give me a willpower roll then.
What's the difficulty?
8. He also rolls 8 though. Bro?
I am not your brother.
Well, you got
Can I willpower?
over you. No.
Ah, fuck.
Actually, yes. Give me that conscience check, bro. Bro. Lose humanity. You gain 1 potence, 1 celerity, and 1 presence.
Does generation go up at all?
What's your generation? 10?
10.
Then no, you don't gain any generation.
Okay. And does he get any quirks?
Yes, I PM.
All right.
I'm about to.
Okay.
He got more willpower successes than me, so yeah, there's going to be a little bit of there's going to be a bit of ruckus.
Imagine they're just on top of each other, rolling around. Somehow pants come off. Yeah, let's head to the meeting place.
All right, Richard turns her over and starts driving the car down to the meeting place, which is the back of a Perkins, right, or something. Where was this place?
The back of a car. Yeah. The new place is a Carl Perkins parking lot, and you just see this grungy ass homeless sitting next to a dumpster.
Sounds like a Perkins.
Is Fred. Yeah.
All right, we get out of the car and we kind of like look around. Nobody.
The homeless person just looks up. Down here, fellers.
All right.
Well, Fred, first of all, thank you for your service. Feel like that's necessary. We get that out of the way.
What? I don't think he did it for you.
No, I didn't do it for you.
No.
Probably in there for the fun of it.
Thank you all the same.
Among other things.
Rictus nods in understanding.
Hey, you're new.
Indeed. You can consider me a liaison from the Nosferatu. Although that's a bit of an...
Liaison implies they actually value you, son.
Precisely. It's a bit of an overstatement.
Well, at least you know it.
Yes.
So what do you have for me?
I basically plop Chad out, staked him, took about 3 seconds.
Well, Chad is a pile of ash now because he got sucked.
Oh right, sorry.
We kind of all look at Kaufman.
I toss out Thad.
Yeah.
We also killed Chad.
Oh, well done. They were going to have some of the other recruits have a go at him, but I guess you guys did it.
It would probably have been a waste of their time, considering how trivial it was.
Well done. So what'd you find?
He was practicing infernalism.
What?
He was practicing infernalism.
Yes.
How do you know?
Because I found it on his computer because he's an idiot.
Yes, and I found it in his soul.
You diabolize a devil worshiper, son?
We found this out after the diablerie.
I found it out before. Pretty open about it.
That's bad juju, son. You don't do that again.
Yes, but it's information. It's more deep lore.
Too deep, son. Too deep.
Yes, but it's deep lore that I'll be able to use to prevent, I'll be able to use it against them.
Yeah, it's not me you gotta convince, son. Well, anyway, there's probably a demon coming after you now.
Wouldn't be the first.
What? Son, them demons is no joke.
Yeah, I know. They're constantly scratching at my mind.
What the fuck?
No, I think he's talking about a different kind of demon.
No. I mean the literal kind.
What the fuck?
Is this another thing we're going to have to worry about now?
Yes.
Like, if the demon comes after him, will it also affect us, or will it just specifically want him? I'd think the worst. But if I was to like I don't know, kick him in the like, if there's a situation where, I don't know, he's shooting out of the van at a demon and I kicked him out of the van, would the demon stop chasing us?
Yes.
All right.
Probably.
Good to know.
It would come after you later, maybe.
You still took part in killing his pawn, so it's not a permanent solution.
That makes sense. Okay, so we're all in the deep end. All right.
Yeah, well, I didn't do this in any kind of stupid, ill-conceived notions of trying to gain power here. It's that I am best equipped for the information that his soul contained, because we have just essentially reached the tip of an iceberg here.
Oh, you reached the tip of something.
Yes, what I'm saying is if there is
the tip of something.
What I'm saying is if there is a demon in the area, then we're going to need as much information as possible, because their roots run deeper than even a kindred's roots.
The Nosferatu do suspect there are other infernalists amongst the Camarilla of this city. We have no idea who, though, or at least I don't.
Oh, well, no wonder you're turning coat.
It's quite disgusting what they've been allowing. We think that it comes from a position of power, or at least that's my rationale.
One of the claimants, maybe?
Potentially.
One could be any of them. Could be all of them.
If I were to put money on it, I would guess that Ivan, though he's not one of the claimants, would vehemently oppose anyone who showed this sort of thing.
Well, unless he's one himself.
Thank you, Desert Owl.
That's
for the
true.
courtesy.
Especially if he's one of...
That was incredibly loud. Sorry. Someone flushed a
didn't hear
toilet right over your dialogue.
We didn't hear it, though.
It's quite all right. I had the sound turned down in Discord. I am going to remedy that. So you all can share in the toilet flushing.
Well, I recommend y'all get a safe house somehow. It's almost dawn. I mean, y'all can sleep in this dumpster, and I won't let anyone mess with it. But might be you'll want something more comfy.
I do like the sound of that.
Of course you would. That sounds about right. Any place in the city that you think would be hospitable for such a...
Well, let me think.
Do I know of any?
Yeah, actually, I mean, because you have your haven, and so does Andy. And you don't think anybody really knows where that is. So
Plus, it's protected by the Nosferatu.
Yeah, at least in the short term.
Yeah. So I guess I'll take them to my haven since it's probably the most secure, and I can just make two of them invisible while me and the other Camarilla member just walk in.
Me and the boys.
Yeah, like me and the other Camarilla member walking into haven is totally normal.
Yeah.
And I just happen to hold the door open for him.
Yeah, right. Fred says that he doesn't really have any safe houses for you guys that he can tell you about, other than the ones that are already compromised that are incredibly risky. But since if what you're doing will divert Hound attention away from you and towards this infernalist lady, that'll be very helpful to you guys and to the pack. And he says, well, I'd say watch the news, but it's not going to be on the news. But there's a big hit coming up tomorrow.
So look for the Pala Ala Sun, is what you're saying?
Well, no, not really. But look to Elysium, maybe.
Oh, okay. I don't know that one.
Yeah, yes you do, Richard. You Diablo as a Camarilla member, and you have his memories. You know what Elysium is.
Elysium is essentially neutral grounds for Camarilla members.
It's a watering hole. It's literally a watering hole.
I mean,
Except
Richard
no
might know
drinking
about
allowed.
it, but I might not.
We've never been there.
Yeah.
We only have the vague memories of our food.
Indeed.
Or than that, I suggest y'all make your own safe house somehow. I don't know. I'd say use one of Chad's, but Chad's about to get audited by the IRS.
All in due
I
time.
suppose we could use mine.
Well, your funeral.
Motel 6.
Just buy a motel. Just plop a bunch of money on the counter. Yeah,
I'm your boss now.
This is my place now.
That's not a
guys,
bad idea.
just get a storage unit. Just buy a storage unit.
Yeah, all right.
That's also something you can do.
By the way, on our way, I arrange a drop-off point with Smiley to drop off some of the equipment that I stole.
Yeah, the stolen electronics and shit.
Yeah.
That's pretty trivial. All right, so are you gonna go to the Nosferatu's haven for the night then, for the day?
It's not in the sewers, by the
No,
way.
it's not.
So.
Oh, nice. Sure.
What part of the city
Yeah.
do you want it to be in? Industrial, downtown, financial district, suburbs, or rural?
Somewhere where I can escape to the sewers easily.
Inner city then. Or inner city. So you all go to this shitty apartment in the inner city that has bars over the doors and windows from the inside. It's sunlight proof basically, and it's very inconspicuous and relatively well protected.
Does this place
also
exist in
I
real life?
could.
Sounds awesome.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Sounds like our Holy Lady Church of the Everlasting Saint of Brooklyn.
Dude, I don't know what it is with those Catholic shrines, but holy shit. They're like out of this world fucking heavily barred.
Well, what do you say? It's like they're registered as religious institutions so that they don't have to pay taxes on their like inventory, or it's part of like that's what you always said, or is that's what you communicated to me?
Yeah.
It's like just so that it's a warehouse.
Yeah.
But so that they don't have to pay the money of warehouse storage, whatever. Get the tax write-off.
So we probably have a little bit of time before our characters have to go to sleep. Do we want to discuss strategy, like what we're going to do the next day, so that we can just wake up and do it?
Yeah, that would be prudent. It sounds like you all are fighting some demons, and while I may have dropped out of Bible school, I do know a demon is not a very good person, or creature, or whatever.
If it even is a person.
It's a thing. It's a city person thing. I don't know. Anyway, who are we going after next? Like, I feel like I didn't really help out much with the Chad thing other than I carried his big ass. So what do we do?
Well, I suppose that would be more up to you. I'm mostly here as an observatory first.
I see. And in your observating, have you noticed anything impressive?
Well, not particularly.
Ah, fair enough. What do you think, Alexandria?
Well, I am concerned that we might have yet another target on our backs. It sounds like this might be a problem we want to take care of sooner rather than later.
Ain't gonna have no target if they don't know who did it.
No, I'm talking about the demon.
Oh.
I feel like it has like it might. I mean, Andy, do they have scrying abilities? Can they locate?
Oh
us?
yes, they can. Some of them. Depends. There's multiple different types.
So
this one might be able to do it.
And how do you can you kill a demon?
Theoretically.
All right.
I just don't know how.
So it sounds like we need information. I also have a chore I need to take care of, but that can be managed.
So what? We go out and buy a bunch of Jesus bullets and we start shooting at shit. I mean, how do you?
Oh
fight a
no.
demon?
That's not gonna work. It depends. Again, the knowledge of this kind of stuff is like all over the place. You get a lot of half truths, half myths, partially because they've designed it that way. But it really depends. I'd have to do more research.
Is there a particular place that we can go that we could crowdsource some resource, or I could help you with things, or I have some access to particulars?
We could try to collaborate on that a little bit. We could try to figure something out. But the thing is, like, you never go head on against one of these things.
Okay.
That's the worst thing you could do. Like going head on against a Camarilla, as you guys have been doing. That's more like you can get away with that, kind of.
Sure.
If you're lucky enough. Against a demon, not so much.
So a tangential solution to such a problem is...
Before all this, I would have said nothing a 44 Magnum can't take care of, but after seeing what's happened these last few nights, I'm going to retract that idea.
Is there a way that we could bargain?
Potentially, if you bring it souls and sacrifices.
So that might be in our best interest.
That seems like
extremely...
that seems like a really bad idea, Alexandria.
I don't recommend that.
Well,
that's extremely against the tenets of the Sabbat.
Well,
yeah, it's a bad idea.
Dying is against the tenets of my
No, you misunderstand. You misunderstand. You know, it's like let's put it this way. You deal with it even once, it has an in.
Yeah.
And the Sabbat will probably kill you for it.
The second you deal with it, you are touched by it. Like if you were to look at my aura, you'd see that I'm touched by it. And even before the whole Chad debacle, I would have been touched by it because I've encountered them in the past.
Yeah, lady, I as I said, I dropped out of Bible school, but I know giving souls to demons ain't exactly gonna be good on the good boys list. So let's just not do that. It's a fair idea. Someone had to put it out there, so we'll give you that. But no.
Honestly, the best way to attack it is just to kill its cult.
Kill its cult.
Kill its cult?
Yeah, their cult.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's cult.
Yeah, we got.
If you get rid of their mortal followers, they
Get rid
lose
of
a lot of power.
get rid of their source of souls. It'll be the same thing as getting rid of our source of blood.
Well, here's the thing. Wouldn't that draw a nice little beacon of holy shit? Someone's fucking up our party over here.
Let's put it this way. What we can do, we can potentially use this as our as leverage. Because think about it. Open Infernalists are hated by everyone. Let the Camarilla eat its own.
That is a
And
fair
have them
point.
and start having them deal with the infernalism bullcrap and try to track down the demon stuff. All we need to do is just find more information about it and just feed them little breadcrumbs.
So our best road is to uncover who are the Infernalists and leak that information, let it implode on itself, and that should take care of several problems.
I do believe that one of their higher-ranking members is, in fact, an Infernalist, but I have no idea which one.
We'd also need pretty concrete proof, especially if it's hiring. If it's a low-ranking peon like Chad or Stacy, a bare minimum amount of proof would be sufficient. But for someone like, higher up, it needs to be ironclad.
Well,
Like if we were to prove that it was Victor or something.
Enough to subpoena someone like John Podesta.
I would say
That hasn't happened yet.
Exactly.
Stop referencing events that haven't happened.
Well,
Well-
it's because it hasn't happened, because you need a lot to be able to subpoena them.
Okay.
well, I'm gonna say that y'all sound like you want to do some subtly things. I am more of a muscle type, and more to the point. I'm good at making things die with my fists. So if you'd like to point me in a direction of somebody you want me to murderate, I could probably do that for you. But sneaking around and all this political stuff and with the Y2K stuff about to happen, I'm not really all too fond on getting in there with the demon people. But if
Well,
there's
you're going to have to learn someday.
Richard.
Also, we're not getting into them,
Yeah.
and there's probably a lot of ass kicking that we'll have to do to get at the information to begin with.
You sell
It's
yourself
just
short,
the nature of
Richard.
the business.
I'm sure. Hey, if you got a physical manifestation of one of these beasties, I'll throw down with it. I ain't afraid.
No, you run away. You run away. Trust me when I say this. You run as fast as you can and pray that it didn't pick up your scent.
I know very little of them, but that seems accurate.
Sorry, that's just hilarious. It's like, now I'm gonna wrestle it.
I'm gonna stick my thumb up. I'm gonna stick my finger up his thumb.
There's a full-grown seventh house.
I feel like I got the essence of chains just around me somewhere now.
There come. Watch out! Here comes Richard with an RKO out of nowhere.
He's got the motorcycle. Oh,
Yeah, those
God.
chains. Yeah. Literally like Bam Bam.
So,
Yep.
perhaps our next evening, we should contact Fred again, see if he has any input as to where we might begin. Any
And I'll
inroads?
ask Smiley if he knows how to kill demons.
Yeah.
Let me see what Smiley knows.
I will contribute in the best way I know how. By punching things
With
in the
fists.
face. Yeah, with my fists and my 44 Magnum.
And driving skills, I guess.
Yes, I am the
But mostly
getaway.
fists.
Comes with physical manifestation. Altogether, you probably have enough firepower to take it out. But that's not how they're dangerous. The demon is cunning. It will know to strike at you when you're weakest. And depending on which house it is, it will have an easier or harder time of tracking you down, attacking at your influences, and perhaps even striking at you while you are asleep. Since you're not exactly building influences amongst the herds of kine, it has less ways to track and attack you. In this regard, you have an advantage. Ultimately, if it comes to a fight, if it's not one of the more powerful demons, you will probably win the first encounter, if it comes to that. But more likely than not, it will wait to attack you when you are weak. My suggestion, well, normally I'd say to get some ghouls for protection, but that might be a security risk, as the pacts demons make with mortals can override that.
Is there any way to permanently end them and have them not just keep coming after us over and over?
Bind it to some object and seal it away where it cannot escape. But banishing it is the next best thing. Rituals required to summon it are difficult. If you can destroy their cult, that will set them back. But the demons always have allies, or at least associates amongst their kind, all too eager to gain another of their fellows into their debt.
Well, shoo-wee, man. All we have to do is go up into
In
one
essence, pray that the demon has better things to worry about than the likes of you.
Wow. Well, I'll tell you what, man. All we have to do is find us a museum, get us one of them exoopy type pots, and put them inside, and boom, instant.
Actually, yes, you can do that.
Alternatively, we could just turn it into some.
I've been to a
magic
museum
swag.
once. I know what an exoopy is.
A magic swag?
Yeah, we can theoretically. I mean, like, I can't do it. I don't know anyone that can do it. Well, maybe one
Find a
guy.
mortal sorcerer, perhaps, but that's don't deal with them.
Do you think you could seal a demon inside of an empty petroleum jelly jar?
You can seal a demon into anything.
It's
No,
just-
you can't. You can seal demons into literally anything.
He's like, oh yeah, hold on, let me get a little of that KY. Whoops.
Yes.
Just bind it to a tube of Vagisil.
Do we have any means of doing this binding?
Oh no.
You, Andy might. Ivan probably does.
Got any rope? I'm just throwing ideas out there, fellas. I don't know anything about
Do
this.
you think I should contact Ivan and see if he would be willing to, not teach me this, but give me some form of scroll or something, and let him know that a demon may come after the Nosferatu for exposing things?
Yes, that's a good idea, but risky. Be prepared to part with the boon.
Well, shoot, man. Sounds like we're gonna be going demon hunting.
Alright, I guess we can go talk to Ivan, but probably only me and...
Well, you're not
Adolf
gonna be able
should
to
go
arrange
inside.
You're not going to be able to arrange a meeting at this hour.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no.
I guess I'll just, I'll, like, ask... I guess I'll just, like, you know, send preliminary... Like, I would
Just
like to meet with you,
yeah,
Ivan.
Yeah. Okay. So other than that, I mean, you guys can try setting up a safe house, a more permanent safe house. You can start building power in the city. You can try to go after another random ass neonate.
I mean, I could try securing this place. I have pretty high security.
Well, no, it's already like pretty well defended, but I mean,
A
like,
different
somewhere else. Yeah.
Hmm.
And you know about some other places you could attack.
Which places are those?
Alright, you already used that one success on Chad. Well, you know about that one safe house the hounds use.
Do we want to mess with the hounds, though?
Probably not
They're
yet.
pretty distracted. This might
Yeah, I
be the best time
guess.
for you to mess with them.
Hmm.
Yeah, I mean, alright. I just hope that it's not Ivan's, because I don't think that getting Ivan out of the way would help at all.
Well, Ivan's gonna be busy no matter what going after Stacy.
Yeah. But I don't think we really want to fight either of the Marcos.
Okay, well, alright, our hosts, Mike and Michael, what do you think your next move should be?
Well, we're definitely going to need a safe house. I mean, if we want to attack the hounds, Richard's all for it, but he's you know, the last encounter was a little less than good. We lost Shade
Well, actually,
Blade.
let me give you some information that might affect your decision. Just before you guys are going to sleep, you get a call saying that once you set up a suitable safe house that hold 10 people, the Sabbat will give you some fighting men that you can ghoul and use at your discretion or embrace. But they recommend ghoul because you're not going to be able to control 10 vampires very easily.
Well, I could always get Richard to get like a trucking agency, since it would be like one of the last places a vampire would try to like build a stronghold, and then just have like this truck yard of trailers that we can just turn into like.
Well, you could also have like a warehouse and like a truck yard.
That's true.
Yeah,
The-
fence it up with barbed
And there's
wire.
Alexandra can use her bureaucracy influence to try to trace some information to find more leads on where the Camarilla is.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
a good
Where
one.
they can go to kill them.
And I could do that while I'm doing my work for
Because
the Sabbat.
that way I can have like a supply of cars, and
Yeah.
you know, we can put whatever we want in the trailers, and they can be safe houses. It'd be like the last place a fucking vampire would think to look, unless they know Richard is a trucker. They'd have to know everything. They have to know that about him in order to find him, and that would be the only thing. Or if they just tail him and be like, "What the fuck? He's in a truck yard? The fuck is wrong with these people?"
So would you need, how much capital would you need to get that started? Because I imagine you could lease, like, well,
You don't. Who's saying you have to do this through legal channels?
Yeah, no, that's
you have
exactly
mind
right.
Control powers and blood bond and shit
Yeah.
like that. Dude. I mean, not and even without that, you guys aren't above like blackmailing someone or, you know.
yeah.
We're
Lord knows.
Yeah.
We were actively hunted. That's yeah, we were. We totally are. They really don't like us. We just got lucky. But yeah, no, I think that's what we'll do is we'll see if I can get Alexandria to find some trucking businesses that look like it's close enough, but like, you know, out of the way where no vampire would think that a fucking vampire has a safe house in a motor pool. And then that would be a good place to store any vehicles we can acquire.
All right. So you just spend the night like going over city maps and shit.
Yeah.
Looking for. Give me like in streetwise then,
Oh,
Alright.
let me help.
or int investigation.
I have good int streetwise.
Okay. Int streetwise. Well, he's got intelligence 2. Wait,
That should help.
Okay. And so. Force.
Int investigation.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
So you asked me for int streetwise.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright,
Or
I got 4
investigation.
successes on int streetwise.
I got 0.
I got 2.
And you got 3.
Or
Nope.
3.
The 10 counts.
All right.
He gets 3 because he has 2 10s and only 1 1.
I see.
Right. So you want a truck yard.
Yeah, we want to get like a motor pool, basically. So
Motor pool.
it would.
Having various vehicles would be super useful.
It's basically
Yeah,
a place.
especially if you guys chew through those.
Right. So like a motor pool for truckers would be like a lot of trailers at first and a lot of semi trucks. There might be some cars from the employees that are parked there, but
There'd be like a shop too.
no. There's a shed usually. They don't have.
Oh.
They don't have. We'd have to build that. Most motor pools don't have. That.
Oh, okay.
You're looking at motor pools for like the military. No.
I just put in motor pool, and now I'm looking at images, and I see one. It's like, I'm like that.
There's a National Guard base outside of the city, but they don't.
No.
They don't.
We can-
they don't
we
like
can-
to
Don't want
mess
to
with
touch that.
Yeah.
We can get them. We can get. Well, no. You're looking at literally car garages. We're just getting like a fenced-in area with a bunch of trailers in it and a bunch of trucks. There's no shops or anything in it. Not yet, anyway. We'd have to. We're gonna build on that.
All right. Well, you guys managed to pull together like your street rumor and shit like that to find out that there's one motor pool in one of the big ass housing developments that's mostly geared for moving. You know, people have a bunch of shit, so they rent out these trucks to move shit.
A
for them.
U-Haul?
It's kind of like a more, yeah,
It's like a
U-Haul.
it's a local U-Haul franchise basically.
There you go.
But it also serves other truckers for just any type of cargo, basically.
Trailers and also, you know, for renting rigs
And it's
stuff.
it's recently fallen on hard times financially.
Perfect. That'll be exactly what we need in terms of building assets. Hey, just came on to say I saw the Tarantino movie. If you like Tarantino, yeah. All right, cool. I'll take a look at that for sure, man. Yeah, no, I think that'll be cool. We can start building up assets and working on trying to at least establish some sort of base. And what's cool is that whatever the motor pool is going to cost us, it'll be cheap in comparison to like buying like a property.
I could just like draft up some foreclosure papers or something.
Usually people deal with this is that you don't even actually administrate it financially because that leads to you. You just take the mafia route, dude. You just have the boss man do what you say and just give you shit when you need it.
Yeah.
In return for your protection and like whatever else he.
Yeah, we just have ghouls or whatever run it.
Yeah.
And then
not even ghouls really. You don't have.
Yeah, don't even have to. Just people
whatever method you can think of to
wage
make the
slaves.
Manager, yeah, whatever method you can think of to just have the manager do questionable things for you and not question it when you like pull up in a bullet-riddled van in the middle of the night and grab one of his vans.
Yeah, it sounds good. We can build on that.
All right, so you pull out like random roll-out mats and shit. It's not super comfortable, but you don't really care anymore because you're dead, and you go to sleep. And you wake up feeling a little bit more refreshed, a little bit hungrier. It's now Monday. It's about 8 p.m. at night.
Alrighty. So, what should we do first? Since it's quite kind of a multi-prong thing.
I would suggest that we feed.
Right. Well, Richard.
Given that this is essentially a place that truckers come and go, it shouldn't be too difficult.
Right. I think that should be fine.
Might be a little gay though.
At this point, let's get some blood, and then we'll worry about the no homo later. Well, okay, so we're gonna go get we're gonna go to this motor pool. Did we make the purchase yet? Did we get this stuff? I mean, like, what's the deal?
Well, we have to subterfuge. So essentially,
you figure out. Well, okay, you want to have. What do you want to do with this motor pool? You want to be able to just do questionable shit without attracting attention, right?
Yeah.
So so you got to think of a way to do that. The manager works nights. There's a couple of staff running around just doing motor pool shit, but otherwise it's pretty dead right now.
All right.
Well, actually, no, it's pretty active. Actually, it's pretty
active. Rictus just starts laughing out of nowhere after checking his phone, and says, "Ivan said that he would deputize me, if I help him fight Stacy."
it would be temporary.
But that basically means that he would be making me an officer of cameral law temporarily. While I'm in the fucking Sabbat.
Yeah, well, he just wants to get you as a hired gun, and he says, hey, if you have any if you know any Thin Bloods or Cater for some shit, we'll turn a blind eye to fight Stacy.
All right.
But you know that he knows what Alexandra and Richard look like, so.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, we kind of made a mess.
I guess can I help them do like a physical disguise?
Yeah.
Alright.
But I mean, first you guys probably want to deal with the motor pool.
Yeah.
Alright, so you drive up, the motor pool's there. There are several truckers moving in to drop off their shit there for the night. And you see a bunch of employees busily wandering around just doing a motor pool thing. As usual, the air is crisp and dry. You can just barely feel the sun's warmth in the air and on the sands as you walk off out of your pedo van.
Now we show up to the so we're like are we inside of a building or are we outside?
Well, right now you're just stepped out of the van.
Okay.
And you're in the offices nearby. You see this portly, balding man with a comb over and a big ass handlebar mustache sitting at a desk writing down on some paper.
All right. So how should we approach this?
So essentially what we're trying to do is make this a base of operations.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So we have to establish ourselves as the ones in charge. There's a couple different things that we could do. We could just try and talk our way through, and we could mafia it out. Be like, do you have protection? And they're like, well, protection from what? And I was like, then somebody like breaks something, and it's like, protection from us. We own you now. We could try that, and I could try.
Do
to
we
be
want to go the
convincing.
intimidate route?
I mean that's one way, but then
just drop a shit ton of money on
Yeah,
his
we
desk,
could, yeah, because they're having hard times. We could try.
Yeah, I was just thinking
like
the
the
exact-
financial route.
seeing money.
I was thinking money. I was like, yeah, we have money. They have none.
Okay.
Like they're not making very much.
How much?
Who has
How
good
much
charisma?
I don't think I had.
I think it's me.
Yeah, that's totally.
Because
I'm
I have pretty good
intimidate.
charisma as well.
I've got 3 charisma. I got 4 manipulation. That's why.
Yeah, I mean, if one of us works manipulation and the other works charisma, then we could probably sell this pretty easily.
All right.
I'll be like the charismatic, like good cop salesman,
Yeah.
and you can be like the manipulative. Well, and if you don't take the money, it'll be a shame if you went out of business.
All right, sounds like a plan to me.
Right. All right. How much money do you think is gonna get blind eyes from everybody?
Depends on like what this guy's moral compass is like.
Well,
Mr. Chaos Theory. Why don't you see what you can tell about him at first glance?
Alright, for Chaos Theory. Alright, let's see.
I think with 4 people, this has gone significantly smoother.
Not too much information, really.
You got 2 successes, so maybe a little bit, some indication.
Andy, you see the face, and then you see the face hard and dispassionate, calm. You see past it. You see panic bubbling towards the surface. Desperate attempts to find a way out. None presenting themselves. A twinge of hope as he looks up at you, while everyone else just sees this bored-looking man. Yes, may I help you?
So I understand that this business has fallen on some rough times.
Give me an appearance etiquette or empathy, depending on how you're going to slice it.
Probably empathy. So give me at least 5 dice.
Hey!
Yes, sir.
Well, you see, I know a thing or two about hard times, and I can tell a man's going through them just by looking at him. I can tell this business ain't doing too great, and I reckon you're looking for a way out, aren't you?
He glances at something, that he presses a button, the window shutters flip down.
How much money are we going to put in this?
Why don't you have a seat, Mr. and Miss?
Oh, this is my associate, Mr. Johnson, and I am Miss Viridian.
Have a seat, please.
I'd rather stand.
Yes, ma'am. So you have my attention.
So, we are prepared to offer you some financial compensation for certain rights, privileges, and accesses. The particulars
What
of
would
what...
that be?
So what particulars do you guys want?
I think maybe Richard is the man to talk about this, considering he speaks their language.
Yeah, he's the only trucker.
We'll refer to our expert panelist here.
Was I in the building? I didn't know I was in.
Yeah, you're with us.
Oh, okay. Well, we're gonna need a couple of trailers, and we might take a couple of rigs out, and maybe a few vans every now and then.
Taken for what?
That's not the right answer to the questions that we're asking.
Those-
Mr.
those
Johnson,
aren't-
I didn't agree with this. I still am unimpressed with this setup. I think this is a bad idea. We should probably go. I mean, $30,000 is just too much for something like this. I don't...
You know, plus he's asking a lot of questions. I think you're right.
Well, I believe that he is a shrewd businessman for questioning these sorts of things, although perhaps too shrewd. If you catch my drift.
Miss Viridian, give me that manipulation, intimidation.
Okay.
Can I help with Can I help with like charisma etiquette or something?
That's factored in.
All right.
That's why it's difficulty 5.
Nice.
Difficulty 6?
5.
5. Okay.
It says so in the chat.
Super.
Oh, sorry.
Oh!
No, please, I'll take 20. I'll take 10. Just make sure none of my boys get hurt.
Maybe he does know the right
As long
answers.
as your ears and eyes stay closed, no one will get hurt.
He starts sweating. Yes, sir.
Your mouth as well.
He nods.
So yeah, Alexandra will take $10,000 out of the briefcase that used to contain khakis and polos.
Let him see that it contains more than that.
Oh yes.
As like a thing where it's like this isn't necessarily a one-time thing. We can pay you more.
These Shadowrunner ass motherfuckers.
Wait, you ain't government spokes, are ya?
Quite the contrary.
And so I'll open up the briefcase in front of him on his desk so he can see just the cash, and I'll take out
almost salivating.
and I'll take out a little thing and I'll just put it right in front of him. It's like it looks pitiful in comparison to what I took. Well, not pitiful. It's like a tenth of what I.
It's about a tenth of it, so it's pretty good.
Yeah, it's pretty good amount.
Yeah, he snatches up the fat stack of cash and he counts the hundreds.
And I hope this will be the beginning of a fruitful relationship.
Yes, ma'am.
Well,
sounds like we got ourselves.
He throws you. He takes out a big old ring of keys and he gives it to you.
All right.
Wunderbar.
All right. Now, all we need to do is just find ourselves a nice little trailer, and we can start fortifying and working on.
Alexandra, you gain a willpower point back for that because fulfilling your nature.
Sweet.
So we definitely gotta soundproof it too.
By
the way, if I happen to see any rats coming past me, I literally just pick one up and eat it. I'm a Nosferatu, bro.
I know, give me a perception alert.
It'd be rude not to.
It's just if I just happen to see
control problem.
if I just happen to see one, I just snatch it up as it runs past me and just eat it.
Yeah, if you do that, Richard's gonna look. He's gonna
just bite its head off and fuck it like a Capri Sun.
Yeah, I'm basically gonna Capri Sun its spinal cord.
I was gonna say, if Richard sees you doing that, he's gonna look at you at first and he's gonna nah, Shadeblade did weird shit.
No, this isn't even top 3.
Like if you started wearing a fedora, that's when he's gonna be like, all right, man, the gloves are off. This is getting fucked up.
It's a rat.
Yeah, gloves are off because he's wearing fingerless gloves.
Rattos are fast.
Alright, you just as you walk out, you just see Mark just kind of glance in and just like snatch a rat off the ground and just Capri Sun it.
He just like pops its head off like a bottle and fucking sticks his fangs into its spinal cord.
That's mighty fine eating there. Anyway, let's
And then he like tosses it over the back of his head into a nearby trash can.
It's nice that you don't.
I have 8d10 Dex Athletics, so I think he can make the shot. I think he can make the shot. Yes, nails it.
Kobe.
He does like the fist bump thing, like where it's
Without even looking back, he knows you made it.
Yeet.
well, yeah, it makes a sound. It like slams against the side of the thing.
It makes like a swoosh noise.
Yeah, he's the kind of manager who has one of those basketball hoops by his.
Nailed it.
Oh man.
As opposed to Alexander is more like the type of manager that has like a mini golf putt.
Yeah, no, that's exactly right. I'd have like a rocks glass.
No,
on
not
the
even a
carpet.
mini golf. She has like a 60-foot office for like legit putting.
Oh man.
Office space, huh?
Alright, so now you have a
Give me
bunch
ideas.
of random ass semi-trailers that aren't being used because business isn't good.
Alright, I'm gonna look around and find which one is the most secure. So that would be like, what, interperception security?
You don't really need to. They all just have
You get a drink of water.
standard ass locks on the
Alright.
trailer.
Then I'll go about actually securing one of them better. So like
Right.
insecurity or
Alright,
whatever.
well, you're gonna have to go take a trip to go pick up some security gear
Yeah, you have to make a trip to the 24-hour Home Depot.
or the Best Buy.
Alright. But like I'll just roll I'll roll preemptively for like planning it out and seeing what I need to get and then setting it up and shit. Alright, that's pretty good.
Alright, so what's everyone else doing while Mark's off fortifying this position?
I'm checking all the rigs to see, like I'm checking the inventory of vehicles, and I'll let the DM decide on what vehicles are available. So I'm not like, yeah, I have like 15 trucks. You know, like what would you like to give me?
We'll say that there's like 3 that it varies how many semi trucks are idle, but they decide to just set one aside just for you because business volume just isn't that big right now.
Mm-hmm.
So basically,
And we
you
just
have you
paid
have a semi-truck.
$10,000 for it, so
Yeah. Well, it's worth more than that, but I mean, they're desperate. And
Yes.
it's better to just let them use it, and then maybe they can get it back later than to just sell it.
Exactly.
So basically, you have at least a semi truck whenever you want, and a trailer.
Perfect. And then any vans or anything?
Yeah, and then there's also like the U-Haul boxes and shit that you can trailer to regular ass car.
That sounds good. This would be a good way for us to be able to make
Is
great.
there a sewer entrance nearby?
You're kind of in the middle of the suburbs, so there's like storm drains and shit, but nothing leading to the main sewer network nearby.
Mm,
Nosferatu aren't very well entrenched in the city for that
that's
reason.
fair.
Anyway, you were saying?
Well, we could always have like if we got like crafts and stuff, have you guys like we can come up with like fake company names for stakeout vans and stuff. So it'd be like the squeaky clean soap company.
Yeah.
It's like
Or,
parked out front.
painting experts, or make it painting experts, and then such a way so that when you roll the sliding door, it says paint experts.
Oh man, there's a lot of things we can do with vehicles that are great. We can even make like a vehicle that has like the side of it's like vampire hunters, so we can make like a distraction.
Oh my god.
It's just anything. Yeah, it's like the vampire hunters, and it's just like
Flame decals.
yeah, like dumb shit to like really get the because most of these people we're going up against have no idea how dumb we are. So they're
That's
like
fair.
they're like immediately thinking like, oh, we have to defend ourselves.
No
against...
one would do that.
Yeah, exactly. I think that's one of the reasons why we've been so lucky we haven't died, because they're like, why the fuck are they doing this?
What the fuck is going on? Who is this sassy lost child?
Exactly. But I'm actually dead tired, guys. I've been up since 4 o'clock. I have to.
Great.
I'm gonna probably stop right here.
Okay.
And actually try to
Alright.
get some sleep. But it's
Well,
been
definitely put up
fucking
3
awesome playing with you guys. I appreciate you guys heading out to hang out with us and actually making characters and helping us out figure this game out and giving us stuff to do, because I feel like I don't really have like goals when it comes to this, because I'm not used to like open-ended stuff. I'm used to like, well, here's a thing you can do. I'm glad that we have.
To your credit, the sandbox is incredible.
Yeah,
There's no, like, it sounds like there are underlying plots and things are happening, but you've done a good job of like only exposing us to what we have learned and like have been keeping us responsible and keeping that straight. And I appreciate that as a style of role playing, because it's not like there's no like you could do this, but how are you going to do it? And it's like, well, now you got to think about it. There's absolutely feel like there's been no railroading whatsoever. So that's been refreshing.
Yeah. Well, of course not. Why would I do that?
But yeah, dude, it's been awesome. I appreciate you guys for also coming out and making characters and being a part of this. I'm incredibly tired, so now I'm starting to like run on like 0 energy and like all the shit.
Yeah,
Like, you think
mostly,
Richard's gonna
yeah.
sound fucking crazy? Wait till you see me on 0 sleep. It's
Crow's
gonna,
on low power mode.
I'm gonna start saying shit that's just gonna probably get fucking Jeff Bezos to kick our door down personally and choke us out. Did you see him? He's like fucking huge. He's like, my divorce, and he like kicks our door down.
Yeah, Jeff Bezos is like this Bruce Willis looking motherfucker now.
I had it all.
He's like, I'll cut you up and put you in the back of my Civic. You keep talking shit.
That was
Get away with it too.
I'll
That's why he's
accidentally
gonna cut
deliver
you
it
up
to you
into
and tell them to
tiny
keep you.
Prime delivery. Time for some Amazon Prime delivery to the afterlife.
Free
One
to-
day shipping.
To hell.
Oh man, and
Versus
no,
in
it's,
Prime location.
Satan loves Twitch Prime. He watches Ninja every day.
oh man. All right, well, we'll be back again. I'm gonna be back tomorrow because I just found out there's an elusive target on Hitman 2
Oh, fuck yes.
that hasn't been. It's called the Bad Boy. He's in Sapienza, and he's got like 60 hours left on him when I last checked, and I'm like, fuck, I almost missed him. So I'm gonna get him tomorrow, and that's what I'll be doing tomorrow. There should be another dumb video I did on Texas channel at some point that I just finished earlier.
Cool. We'll
So-
PM you for XP and shit later, and we can abstract what we're doing. I don't think we're going to be able to run next week because I'm going to be moving out and in. It's going to be complicated.
Okay.
No
We
worries.
can abstract actions for the next couple nights until something comes up.
Sure.
Absolutely.
That requires actual, gameplay.
I understand. No worries. Well, hey, everyone in chat and everyone who's been watching, much appreciate you guys for hanging out with us. And yeah, we'll see you
It's
guys.
been nice having you.
Yeah, we'll see you guys probably tomorrow. I'm probably gonna do it like in the afternoon.
Yep.
For the next courtesy flush thing that we do. So yeah, you guys take care, and we'll see you again on that time. How do I say goodbye? Fuck! Ah!